Start the stream, all right, we're back to the Moonsea campaign. We haven't played since December, so the guys probably don't remember what the hell's going on. So let's go ahead and go through the backstory of what's going on. All right, so the guys are in the city of Flan, or the town of Flan, and they have discovered that there is some sort of a gift Yankee outpost in the Sorcerer's Island. Now, the Sorcerer's Island is this big log. It's a big pyramid area where these gift Yankee ships dock and pretty much take unload drugs and slaves and all sorts of weird shit. Alright, so the guys ended up getting in a fight with a couple of the gift Yankee. They got on the ship. Here's the ship for you guys that might or might not remember. You guys had a big fight with the gift Yankee in the lower decks as well as the top decks. You made it to the platform. This is somewhat of a platform for.
Are you showing a map?
Yeah, we're on Roll20. If you're not on Roll20, then I don't, you know.
Oh, okay. Let me get to Roll20.
All right. So once they got to the platform, they decided to go inside the pyramid, and that's technically where the guys are at right
How
now.
do I join your game?
You have to be in Roll20.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So. Are you in Roll20 or?
Yes, I am. Click on Join Game.
Yeah. Now we run today's. Have you played D&D before? Because we're
a long time ago with you guys. I was in the hospital for a while. I had convulsions. I fell down and lost my memory. I hit the cement and lost my memory.
All right. Well, hope you're doing better. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting it back slowly, but I'm still losing some.
All right. Well, I don't think you have a character yet, so you can go ahead and work on a character while we.
Right now, I have a 7th level Scion, which I could just demote to 6th level, and I'll have it ready for next week.
Well, the guys are. What level are you guys? You're 12th level, I think.
You would come in at 12.
Yeah, so you would be at.
Oh, you're 12.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make it 12 then.
Anyway, so
how do I join your campaign?
Well, you just roll. You just get into Roll20, and that's it.
You have to click on the launch button.
Yeah.
I did. There's create a new game and join a game.
No, it's not any of those. You have to go into where it says Moonsea campaign. You click on that, and then another screen will come up. Then there'll be another.
I don't have Moonsea campaign.
Then you need to be active campaign.
All right. Well, let me give you the link. Copy the link, and then you can. I'll put it in the Skype, and again, you can work on your character this week, and see if you like the game or not.
Okay.
All right. So it's right there in the Skype, and just go ahead and click on it, and then there you go. All right. So
I'm looking for it in Skype. How do I see it?
It's in the chat in Skype. Just
contact search.
No.
Contact.
Yeah.
No, it'll be in the chat in Skype.
The chat in Skype. When you can
conversation.
Type. Yeah, dude. I don't want to be rude, man, but if you're like really new, this game's not gonna. I don't want to be rude.
It'll just take a second for me to catch on.
But you don't know where the chat is in Skype. That's kind of not good.
Is he added into the Moonsea
campaign
message?
Yeah. Well, all he has to do is go to Skype and click on the link, and then that's it. I mean,
there should be a group in there called. Look onto the group that says Moonsea campaign. Click on that, and then it should bring you to a screen where you see a bunch of chat.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if he clicked on the link that I gave him in the chat. So,
But he may not be in chat.
Well, Skype by default hides chat. You need to click the chat bubble in the upper right corner first for it to display.
I have conversations. I have contacts. I have Skype. I have call, view, tools, and help.
Next to contacts, there's recent. Click on that. You'll see Moonsea at the top since it's an active.
Yep, I'm in conversations.
Well, you're in this conversation, so you should be able to see the chat.
Well, by
So
default,
go
it
to
hides.
contacts.
Can you see the hello? Like I just typed in hello on the chat in Skype. Can you see that?
No, I cannot.
Oh, well then.
Alright guys, just let me do this. Okay, so go back to recent, you'll click on Moonsea. In the upper right, you'll see like a little chat icon. It'll make a little bubble with a chat icon in it.
Yep.
It'll display the chat for that conversation at the bottom.
Says change picture, add email address, show profile.
No, there should be another one. It's to the right. It's like a little chat bubble like you would see on a newspaper.
Or if you'll
Create
see,
a new conversation that anybody can join.
no, there's a little thing right next to in the Skype where it says Moonsea Campaign. Depending on what version of Skype you have,
Okay, I see Moonsea campaign.
there should be an arrow where it's to the left of it that says back.
I see a 1, I see a 751, and then I see a red hang up button.
Okay, you have a different version.
Okay, I see a hello. You typed hello.
Yeah, the links that are above it, or the
Yep,
link
I
above,
see it now.
click on it.
Moonsea launch game. Sorry about that, guys. Everything's a little fuzzy for me.
All right, I see that you are in the group now. So basically,
Yep.
yeah. So you should be in you should be able to go into the Roll-20. All right, he's in Roll-20. Is your name Sebastian?
No. Can I change
Yeah.
it? It's
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Oh, Lex Luthor. Oh yeah, I remember Lex Luthor. You must have completely forgot everything because.
Yeah, like I said, I lost my memory. I lost everything. I couldn't tell you who was president, what hospital I was in, anything.
All right, well you're set, dude. Just work on your character sheet, and you're welcome to watch the game. All right, look.
Okay.
Right now you're not seeing a. I'm gonna put a generic NPC picture for your character because you won't be able to see anything without a token on the map. So I'm just gonna put a generic token on your. Let me create a character sheet for you. All right, you are Lex Luthor. All right, Luthor. You should be able to see a character sheet in 1 second. Let me just add a generic picture for you.
Alright, I read all my characters out on paper first.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, here's your token. You should be able to see the map.
Okay, I see my character sheet. The character sheet for Lex Luthor.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to at least see the map of the game. Of course, Mr. Luthor is not technically in the game, guys. So just just make sure this he's just there just to see the game, guys. All right, so I'll just move him like right there. All right. So you guys are infiltrating the pyramid, Sorcerer's Isle pyramid. You guys have already gone through a couple of the rooms inside this area, and you are now trying to find the head honcho, the head boss, the head cheese. All right, and then there you go, guys. You can. I think. Do you guys remember everything?
I remember last session because you got really mad that someone
Yeah,
was
yeah, I did.
lifting your door.
What's starting out gold?
So.
Starting gold is on the. Go to the. Let me give you the link for starting character. If you go to the forums, you'll see starting player. All right, here's the link. I'll put it on Skype. You can just click on it and read through that, and it tells you pretty much everything you need to know. Yeah,
Okay.
And I said I was sorry, so I was just he was lifting a million pounds, and I was like, come on. Anyway, we're not gonna go over the whole thing. I know what he can lift now, so next time he lifts something, I'll know to make it a billion pounds or tons technically. All right, well,
metagaming, I love it.
Well, you're not gonna see that trap ever again, so it doesn't really matter. Who gives a shit, right? All right, guys. Which way do you guys want to go?
Before we go any further, I'd like to just recap who's here and if we've lost anyone or if we gained someone, or do we still have to have someone join the game?
No, we technically just need 4 people. We got Lex because he was like, I want to join the game again. So, yeah. I think we lost somebody, though I can't remember the guy's name.
And then not new to the campaign, so.
Yeah, well, Lex is, he'll probably be joining next week. But yeah, I think we did lose somebody who was upset that he thought the trap was too hard, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. People come and go. I don't really give a fuck or give a shit. If you like the game, great. If you don't like the game, well, find another game. But that's how it goes. All right. Well, are there any other questions? Do you guys know where you're going?
So it's Aiden and White Wings and myself right now.
Or me. Yeah, we're the ones.
Yeah, I think we're
so 3 people.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the big gripe about the trap was the fact that the spell that was placed on it was above the level of anybody's ability to be able to bypass. It was something like, it's like a 9th level spell or something, and I think the highest caster's level we got right now is like I think we can cast 6th level.
It was a puzzle. It was a puzzle trap. Basically, you guys did what you were supposed to do, which is, here's how the trap was supposed to happen. You guys were supposed to panic, and in between that panic time, you were supposed to say, well, we need to break through this concrete and just keep punching away. And between 5 people, I figured, well, between 5 people, they can drill a hole through this concrete. That's not going to be, and that's basically it. That was a trap. So if you guys couldn't think, if you couldn't figure out how to get through it, which you did, then that was basically it. You were just
I had to burn a celerity to even avoid the trap.
Yeah, but here I basically all you guys had to do was just punch your way through the concrete. And that was it, really. I mean, I don't see why the trap. Why you guys thought the trap was that hard? It wasn't that hard. I know a couple of you guys do like 100 points of damage per round, so I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be a big deal. It was basically to see if you guys could figure it out. That's all that was. But it's not like this trap is gonna be done ever again. So who cares? But other than that, yeah. My point was to make you guys panic, and you did panic, and that was the point.
Alright, guys, well, my chicken's ready, so I'm gonna go eat that since it decided it was gonna take a long time to cook.
Okay.
I know it's like right at the start, but you know what? It's 6:30, so I'm gonna eat.
You're gonna eat?
I kind of have to eat now. So
sure, yeah. Are you gonna eat and play, or are you just gonna eat?
I'm just gonna step away for like 15-20 minutes.
Oh, that's no big deal. All right. Well, that in between that time, you guys could talk about traversing the remaining dungeon.
Okay.
And see.
We just to recap. We had a door to the right, and we had the shaft ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We looked down the shaft, and there was nothing special.
No.
Detect magic on. I think last time over here at the right, we used detect magic on this thing, and there was an aura, but I don't remember what it was. So if you could bring back our memory, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Let me get the. You want the school of the trap, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me get.
And the power.
All right. Well, let me get the. Look up that spell. Or the trap spell. All right. Okay. Here we go. Found it.
I don't have any other books except for the Psionic Handbook, so can somebody tell me maybe what a +6 intelligence item might cost?
My friend, we're in the middle of a game. Is there a chance we can talk about your character creation after we're done?
Sure. The school of this particular trap is conjuration, if that's what you're wondering. Conjuration.
It is indeed.
Yeah, it's very strong. You guys are 12th level, so CR 10 or above is legit. Not that I'm not saying that it's a CR 10 trap. I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so you know that the conjuration school that is emanating from the door ahead of you. What do you want? Well, I don't know if you want to wait for silver, or you guys want to maybe look down into the mine shaft and.
Yeah, go ahead and look down the mine shaft. I think we did it before, but
yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was basically I think it was 80 feet downward. You heard like the stream of some water coming from underneath. You look down, you don't actually see the stream, but you can hear the stream of the shaft 80 feet below you. All right, let's put some mood music on, so we can get in some, get some good vibes going.
Now, you said that in that room only was the aura. I did the spellcraft check, and I found out there was an aura that didn't allow you to teleport. I forget what the 9th level spell was.
It was Halaster's a cage. It's in the Undermountain book.
Yep.
Yeah, Halaster's cage.
And is that here as well, or no?
No. Halaster's cage is not a conjuration, if I'm mistaken. I can look it up, but it's I can tell you right now, it's not that.
Gotcha.
I mean, you should make a spellcraft check, but to more than likely you're gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm always doing spellcraft checks and spot checks and search checks, everything. We're not in a hurry, so
yeah. No, we're not in a hurry.
I'm gonna assume that we're all gonna go down the shaft, so we're gonna bring Silver with us, if that's okay.
All right. Okay, so the elevator shaft has the platform is not functioning. You have a lever there. You want to fuck with it? I mean, I shouldn't say it's not working, but if you want to grab the lever and see if it brings up the platform.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was what I try to do, guys. I don't know if you've already figured this out. I try to scare you guys or make you paranoid on purpose. So it's one of my shticks. You never know if you're gonna, because a lot of players are just like, oh shit. The DM said, do you touch the lever? That's code for the lever's trapped. So I want to overdo it so where you get to the point that, okay, well, everything's a trap. We just don't know. So just
there's one thing you can expect with Nelson here. Every single door, no matter where it is, will be trapped.
Well, if you
you laugh at it, Nelson, but you know it's true.
It's true. But the thing is, it's you have to regardless of the fact the lever's not trapped. the platform's not functioning. So if you guys want to climb down the shaft or whatever it is that you want to do, I'll get the lower area ready for you guys.
Have here a chicken and mushroom chowder.
Russian.
Just because I wasn't here before, I just want to know, am I here right now, or will I come in like just a tad bit later?
Weren't you here last week, by the way?
No, I'm new to this.
Oh,
Technically, we're not even.
Well, I'm new to the campaign. I'm not new to the game itself.
Technically, Nelson, we didn't even start there. I had cast a secure shelter just outside this place since we were running low, since everybody was running low on spell.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh shit! So we have a new. What's your character's name?
Sinvir it should be under.
Envira.
No, Sinvir. Sinvere.
Sinvir. Oh, not seeing that on the Roll20. On the Roll20, what's it called? You're not Lex, you're not Sebastian, you're not Ortist.
No, I am Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian, okay. And your character's name?
Sinvir, I see it in my journal thing, but I don't see any other like actual character sheet.
Let me just rename your. Okay, so I do see your sheet, but there's nothing on it. So okay, there I see it now. All right, so if you open up your character sheet or your the journal tab, you should be able to see your guy. So.
Yeah, I see my guy. I don't see the character sheet though. So.
Well, you have to put your stats and whatever. You don't. You have to put your basic stats like your your weapon damage,
strength.
And strength.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Now, this might take.
I have a copy on my computer here. So.
Well, the problem is with Roll20, you have to make rolls, and the rolls are generated by like tab buttons and stats. So,
yeah,
if you have your Mythweaver stuff, that's all that stuff is, you're gonna have to manually put all that stuff in. Anyway, so you might as well just put all that, take care of your character sheet. Now, if you can do that, within the next 30 minutes, I can have you down wherever these guys are going to be headed to, and you could be like a prisoner or something. So, yeah, just take your time, I guess. Let me put a dummy character sheet in there for you because I want you to see the map and have an idea of how the game runs. Sort of like Lex. All right, so I'm going to put a generic picture in there for you. You can change it to whatever you want, but for now, I'm just going to put you with some vision, and at least you can watch the guys crawl through the dungeon. All right, so this is you. You should be able to see something now. Can you see the map?
Give me a second. I see a lot of blackness. It's just black for me.
If you shift ping, it'll bring him to where.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, shift ping. How's that? Is that? Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
All right, you're this guy right there. You're that Indian-looking guy. All right, so the guys right now, they're just kind of, again, they're in a pyramid. They're looking for the Githyanki slave lord, I guess you can call them. The slave lord, there's a little backstory to this. The slave lord has been trying to kill these guys. Well, not all the guys, but since the beginning, the slave lord has been constantly bugging these guys, trying to kill them. And they finally had enough of it. And so they said, well, we're just going to find out where this guy is, so we can, kill him before he kills us. All right, so that's technically what's happening. On the way over here, they saw a flying ship, and they got in a fight with a Githyanki and all sorts of weird shit. All right, so you get the idea. All right, so
Okay. I'm working on the character sheet now. You guys just keep on going, and I'll
Oh,
have this.
all right.
I'll have
The weird shit included someone digging through a pile of shit.
Yeah, that was yeah. There's the game has a lot of weird. It has a lot of variety. All right, well,
We're gonna climb down.
Yeah, so you technically only have. All right, so it's 80 feet down. Do you guys want to just grapple down or rope or whatever?
I've got flies, so I'm just gonna go down slowly, doing all
Okay.
the checks.
Yeah,
Check
80
magic on.
as well.
I have natural flight.
So there we go. We all fly down, but we're going slow, doing listen, spot, search, and detect magic sound.
All right, all right. So let me go ahead and put you guys in the dungeon. Now, can everybody fly? By the way, just.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I will be able to.
All right. Well, depending on how fast you can create your character, you might or might not be a prisoner inside the.
I'm already created. All I need to do is upload on the website. So when I get my car, I can come back and play.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, let me put the guys in the area, and give me a second here. Got a map's a little Roll20's a little slow. All right. Let me just copy and paste the guys. Now I'll go ahead and put the new guys in there as well because I want them to see the map. All right, so as soon as you get down here, everybody needs to make a listen check. All right, you guys are here, by the way. All right. And this is not a wall, guys. I actually, let me put some concrete.
Are we on a different map?
Yeah.
Because I'm technically not. I'm still on the same one.
Oh, okay. Well, let me. Okay, how's that? You should be here if you need to ping you. All right, so you
Yeah,
guys. Okay, so you can see. Okay, great. All right, so you it opens into some sort of a dungeon. The water is coming from this direction here, and it's more like I guess like a stream, not a rushing barrage of waterfalls. It's more like a stream that is what's making the noise. And then put some concrete here. So, all right, this is.
I don't see a map.
Your guy is here. Yeah, you see your guy.
Yep.
Okay, so this is you, Lex, and this is the new guy. So right now we only have really 3 players. So. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? As far as the listen check, the DC is 25. So if you can make a listen 25, that would be good. And,
I didn't make it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
not-
All right. So nobody was able to hear anything. All right. Well, the only thing you can hear is the cascading water that is coming from the west. So, what do you want to do?
Let's see.
Spellcraft's on.
So who's what again?
Forrest is the wizard. He currently looks like a troll.
What was Aiden again? Dragon Rot?
Aiden is a Dragonfire Adept, Chaos Gnome.
He does a lot of awesome clouds.
I'm a major battlefield controlled guy.
I love that cloud, dude.
Well, I got a little charm and dominate in myself too.
I guess I'll go forward unless anyone's got higher saves and everything.
Um,
Why? Because I guess I'm gonna be the one to try to tag the trap.
yeah.
That's probably gonna be there.
Yep. Go for it.
All right, White Wing. You notice that the this particular dungeon, the stairwell basically goes downward. So the stairs go down, and then it goes into this flooded water area or dungeon, I guess you can call it. And then from there, you can you can't really tell how deep the water goes, but it's kind of well, depending on depending on how you figure that out.
Well, I'm not gonna touch the water because so I'll just hover slightly off the ground.
All right. All right. So from when you get inside, from the sides of the walls, you see like a very bad algae or fungi. I guess you can call it fungi that is pretty much covering this whole area. There are vines that are coming from the top, and this whole place looks like it's got some sort of a plant motif that is covering this whole room. I guess you can call it a room. And the floor, it seems to be dripping with some sort of a green fungi water, almost like an algae-filled water area.
This is
Okay.
a good thing I'm not touching the ground then.
I'd like to
Yeah.
do a knowledge on this.
All right.
Is it knowledge nature or dungeoneering? For
It'd be
the...
a knowledge nature. And put some vines on this guy. All right. Well, the knowledge nature. What is the question that you're actually looking, or what's the question that you have about this area? You made your 39, which is you know what this area is, but what's the question?
The question's really easy. Every single creature, plant, anything living that I can identify, I want to know all I can know about it. That's the only question.
I think he's looking over the plants to see if he just recognizes any plant-like creatures.
Yeah, plant creatures. What sort of algae is it? I really shouldn't have to go too crazy as far as framing a question. It's just I automatically know everything I can see if I make the knowledge check, and that's what I'm doing.
Right. The thing is just anything in particular you wanted to know, because I'm not going to go through every little thing that doesn't matter. So
No, you're the DM. So one second. Let's just say that if it's pertinent to the game, then you explain it to me without me having to specifically ask you for it.
well, the pertinent thing that the only thing that matters here is the vines, and you do know that there are vines that sometimes attack people. Whether these vines are going to attack you, well, you don't know. As far as the water goes, the water is, you have heard or do know that some water, especially poisoned water, does give you 1d6 points of damage when you are submerged in the water. Whether this water is 1d6 points of damage, you don't know. But two things that are important in this area, which is filled with fungi, is the vines and the water.
Can you go into more detail?
Assassin's Vine.
what's-
It's on the Monsters Manual 1. That's as clear as I can get, dude. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, Assassin's Vine.
I believe a way we can deal with all that. I can just drop a chilling fog cloud in the middle of it all and just wait for them to die off from the cold.
That works.
All right. Well, yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and do that, go for it.
Give me a second.
It's resistance to cold, so that's probably going to be almost infinity until it happens.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They got resistance to cold.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Well,
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
I can always use my breath weapons on it.
Yeah, just keep on breathing on them until they come closer.
All right. Well, I'll just blast them with my breath weapons.
All right.
Are they changing form?
No, no, it's just that I have a template for the Assassin's Vine that I'm using. For each SR that I have a different template. So I have a separate character sheet for each CR. So if I want a CR like 9, I have to use a, a picture of that CR9. I don't know if I make that clear, but I'll give you an.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'll just. I like being transparent with the players. So let me.
Well,
just,
I would have noticed it because I guess not.
Well, yeah, I mean, whoever notices it doesn't really matter. So here, I'll give you an example. This is a CR3
Don't forget
vine.
about that.
Yeah, this is our CR3 vine, and this is our CR. This is a higher CR. So that's why I had to put that other one in there. All right. Well, go ahead and do your thing, guys. You have a surprise round because these things are just basically just floating there. So whatever you guys feel like doing, that's on you. Now go ahead and start the turn order, and then again you have one round to do whatever the hell you want.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do the initiative thing.
Excuse me.
My system is running really slow.
Yeah, take your time, guys. We're not in a hurry. So,
Okay,
yeah.
there we go. And
All right, I'm just gonna put my guys in there, and because they're gonna be a little upset when you do your thing. All right, round. All right, so I see that we are missing 1 or 2 people. God damn, 38 on the initiative. All right, well, there's whoever wants to do a free round. That's on you, man. I'll go ahead and once that is over, I'll go ahead and do my thing.
alrighty, I'm attempting to move forward to use my breath weapon, cone breath, fire, and damn, come on. Old Tawny is lagging on me big time.
That's fine.
Need to reorder the initiative, Nelson.
All right. All right. I got my stats on my vine. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Alright, well, let me see if I can do this. No, my screen is locked up. Alright, yeah, hang on. Yes, I know my system's not responding. Alright, let me see if I can do this. There we go, now it's moved a little bit. I'm going to see if I can do my cone, fire breath, and do debating on whether or not I want to make it entangling breath or not. So I'll be looking at. So let me see. Alright. Why not? I'll do entangling breath as well. To slow them down, keep them from moving so much.
We're gonna entangle the entangling plant.
Yes. And also do 12 points of damage on a DC 27 reflex.
All right. Anybody else want to do something? Free round?
Yep.
And they'll be entangled for 4 rounds.
Offensively, I can't fail that check. So
Well,
I will do haste.
all right. So that's haste on your friends, right?
Me and the other two guys here, yeah.
All right.
What's the spell?
Haste.
Ah, cool.
Okay. Four, my-
No, I'm just going to delay. I'll wait. Or ready in action. If they get close enough, I'll just hit them.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
All right, so everybody did their thing, right? I can move now, or correct?
Well, we can go to the turn order.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody did their thing. Somebody did an entangle. I got that part. Somebody did a haste, and what was the last thing you guys did?
It was readying an attack action.
Okay. All right. Well, a new round. They start to freak out. You hear the vine starts to move. You hear the cracking of the branches and the rustling of the leaves, and they definitely know that you guys are here. So they're starting to move towards you. Well, they might move towards you. So, Chris, you have it's a new round. What do you want to do there? Orchist.
You always mess up my name. It's
Yeah.
Orist. Orist.
Yeah, I've got a very bad monitor. It looks like Christ. All right.
It's like those people that say Turrent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, from here it looks like a Christ, Christ, or Chris. All right. Well, you're up, dude.
Ready in action. Hit anything that's close enough. That's
All
it.
right, Mr.
I've got 10-foot reach.
Gotcha, Mr. White.
Alright, let's see here. I will take a... Well, it's gonna happen anyways, so... Get behind him.
Get behind me, Satan. All right. I gotta get behind me, dude. Mr. Ayton, you're up.
That's a move action. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Why not? I'll just start Inspire Courage. So you guys get +1 or +2 to hit and damage.
I'm just adding some stones to block the area to the north. All right, don't worry about that. All right. All right, is that it, Mr. White?
Yep.
All right. Now, what was that you did again? I just want to make sure.
Inspire Courage.
Inspire Courage. So, remember, you guys have a haste and Inspire Courage. Make sure you have your buffs up. All right, Mr. Ayton, you're up.
Alrighty. 30-foot cone affecting these front guys here.
By the way, the ceiling is 40 feet high, and they're all the branches are from the ceiling.
20 feet in the air.
Gotcha. Just wanna.
So DC 27 fort save or be slowed for 3 rounds. And if they make their fort save, then they're only slowed for 1 round.
What's his spell again?
It is a breath effect. Slow breath.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, so which one are you hitting? This guy or?
It's a cone effect.
Right. Well, okay.
Anything within 30 feet of my cone goes out 30 feet.
All right, got so 2 of these guys. All right, so save for the top guy, save for the bottom guy. Oh, well.
Okay, the first guy makes it. Second guy makes it. So they're only slowed for 1 round. And I will move back behind Orist.
All right.
And that's my round.
Okay, so the vines are PO'd. They're actually gargantuan size, so they have a 20-foot reach, meaning that Chris or Ortiz.
Stop. No, they don't have a 20-foot reach because you would have told us that when we asked for information about them.
Well, you can't see the picture. You can't see that they're really large. I mean, just by looking at them,
I can't. I can't see that they've got a 20-foot reach. I don't know that.
There are, so you don't know that large creatures, huge creatures, have a very large reach. You don't know that, right? You never.
I don't know that.
Well,
I asked for information.
Well, look, in D&D, I thought everybody knew this, but maybe you don't. In D&D, huge creatures have a large reach. They have a 20-foot or 10-foot reach for huge creatures. Gargantuan
15 for huge. It's gargantuan when it's 20.
Yeah, gargantuans are 20. And again, I figured you knew. Okay, you didn't know, but you know now. Again,
well, I would have done something a lot different.
Well,
so I'd
okay.
be way back here, like make them come through.
All right, well,
one at a time.
Okay, for future reference, again, yeah, I guess you didn't know, but it's pretty well known that 15 feet for huge creatures and 20 foot for gargantuan creatures. So I didn't figure.
I can't tell that these creatures are that big either. It's kind of all blends into each other. So when I was asking for information, I was like, I'm looking for anything pertinent. I specifically say that, like, if it's pertinent.
Well, yeah, but sometimes when it's like right in your face, I figured, okay, they look like you're really big. So I don't feel like I have to describe every little thing when you have a picture of it that it's that big. So again, I just figured you saw that it was huge, or 4x4, then you figured, okay, this thing is gargantuan size. So, again, just by looking at it, I figured you would have known that, but okay, I guess you didn't know that. All right, well, yeah. All right, well, it's, do you want me to draw squares on these monsters from now on? Because you're not...
That would be perfect, because that would provide contrast of where they are and where they aren't.
Well,
not.
I can't do that, dude. It's just gonna, that's, All right, well, look, I know that you're like, well, then fuck you then. Okay, well then, all right. All right,
what?
So, no, I'm just...
I didn't say that.
Well, some players, some players might take offense to that. I'm just, I'm letting you know. So,
So you were being sarcastic when you were...
yeah, I'm very sarcastic. I'm, I'm...
I didn't realize that.
Well...
But in honesty, I was serious. Like, that would have actually helped.
Well, okay. All right, well, that's a good point. All right, so I am going to go ahead and just... this guy he's slowed, so basically all I can do is just make a move.
He's also entangled.
Yeah, entangled, but my strength is gonna bypass all that.
And that will be his his move action to get unentangled.
Yeah, I only have one option is basically move, because I don't have reach. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make my entangled get the hell out roll. So it's a 1d20 plus my strength modifier. Let me get my stats. 10. Strength is
Oh, we lost Sebastian.
Sebastian was a new guy, so he was he's probably working on his character sheet, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, well, I'm just gonna move and make my strength check. Where the hell? Okay, so I've got a pretty high strength, so let me just double check.
Oh, he left the chat too.
That's fine. He didn't sound like he was,
ready.
Yeah, didn't sound like he was ready. So it's not that big of a deal. All right, so 13. Let me just look at the modifier for my guy. Okay, so 14. Okay, here we go. All right, so what's
it? Something I probably shouldn't be able to see. If that's okay.
No. Everybody should be able to see whatever they see. All right, so here. Oh shit! I rolled a crappy roll. All right, so
I mean, if you include the entire map as being able to see what I can see.
Well, yeah. Let me just double check your vision.
It might be Firefox or the stuff I have, because I know if you have certain security systems.
No. No, I have it up where there's.
No, I know this from experience, Nelson. It's probably the security software I have installed on my browser, which fucks with Roll20.
No, it's my deal. How's that? Is that better?
No, I'm saying I can see your entire map, but that your vision's set up correctly.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting that you can see the whole thing. All right.
I've encountered it.
Hey,
where
can you
it's-
come get me?
Okay.
1080 Morrell, Morrell. First exit, Morrell. First exit past Canada.
Hey, dude, we can hear you. Can you put yourself on like mute or something?
I'll be 5 streets down.
All right. Well, what was the DC for the entangle? Was it 20?
Yep.
Yeah.
See you then.
Hang on a second. It's
Okay.
in the chat. Here, the entangle. DC 27.
Oh, is it a fort save? What's
That the breath weapon for the slowing effect is a fort save, and it's a reflex for the entangling.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, the fort save I definitely made.
Yes, you made
yeah.
fort saves, but all that does is reduce the amount of time that you're slowed from 3 rounds to 1 round.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, do you need me to make some reflex in order for me not to move, or because I've already made my strength check to get out of the entangle.
And then that's your move action, so that's your round.
Right, but was I able to move? Because I rolled pretty shitty, is what I'm trying to ask. I'm asking.
Well, being slowed, you're only allowed either a move action or a standard action. If
Right.
your standard action was to get unentangled from the vines, then that's the end of your round.
Right, but I want to know whether I was able to get untangled is basically the question.
Oh,
saying did
that
he
roll?
beat the DC?
Yeah, what's the...
That does not beat the DC.
Well, what is the DC?
The DC is the same as the breath weapon itself at 27.
I don't think so. That doesn't sound right to me. Are you sure about that? Because
Hang on, I'll look real quick, just a sec.
should be like a 20 or something. Because the regular entangle is a 20. So I don't think
I
that's
mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Let me check.
Well, if I was able to make that 20, the second guy here was able to make it. So let me go ahead and move him, which again I did make my roll.
If you spent your round unentangling yourself, you will not be able to move because your move action was spent getting unentangled because you're slowed.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, again, was I able to at least untangle myself? That's the question.
Yeah. For now, let's just say yes, you did, until I find out what the DC is. But I'm pretty sure that I'm almost certain it does not make the DC.
Well, here's the entangle as per spell, and again, I don't know if your spell is tied to the actual, because in the spell it's a DC.
I have it here. The character, it doesn't have a DC, but it says being entangled impedes movement, but does not entirely prevent it unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered by an opposing force. An entangled creature moves at half speed, cannot run in charge, and takes -2 in all attack rolls and -4 dexterity.
All right. Well, we know all that, but is it a DC of 20? Is what I'm wondering.
It doesn't give you a DC for the condition.
It's
Which
like
means
psionic, it automatically hits.
So basically, you're going to have to look at the DC of the source since it's not giving you a DC for the condition itself.
Well, for now,
What caused you to be entangled?
this guy's breath weapon.
Entangling exhalation. When you use your breath weapon, you choose to enmesh all creatures in its area instead of producing the normal effect. Your breath weapon deals only half its normal damage. However, any creature that takes damage from your breath weapon becomes entangled and takes an additional 1d6 points of damage each round they are entangled, which is 4 rounds, of the same energy type that was dealt by the initial breath weapon. each round at the start of your turn. This effect lasts for 1d4 rounds, which I'll roll to 4. If your breath weapon doesn't deal energy damage, creatures damaged by the initial breath weapon are still entangled but don't take additional damage on later rounds. Races the Dragon, page 101. So,
did they take damage? Is the question.
They'll continuously take damage. They'll be
no. Initially, did they take damage?
What's that?
Initially, did they take damage? Is what I'm asking.
12 points because they failed their reflex.
That's good because they've got resistance to something or other. I don't remember what it is.
They have the resistance to cold.
I don't.
Breath weapon was fire.
Then you're all set. Then they took damage and they're entangled for 4 rounds.
They're still resistant to fire.
Right. Well, let's just go with a 20 strength check to get unentangled, guys, because I'm not getting a specific on that one. So all I got to roll is a 20 to get the hell out of the entangle. It's a full round for me to do that. I got you. So if you were
well, if it's a full round, then you can't get out of it. Then because...
I just kind of said that. All you have to do is just give me the damage because again, you just mentioned that I take damage for the entangled. So
it's not the entangle spell though. It's the breath weapon, and they're just straight up entangled for the entirety of.
Yeah, but I have to try to get out of it.
Yeah,
I have to try to
get out of
it. No. That's.
You can move, or you can move, or take a standard action, or you can take a standard action, or a move action, but you won't be getting out of the entanglement.
Yeah, anybody.
It doesn't have a DC to escape it, Nelson.
Right. Well, what I'm trying to say is the DC is 20. So
there is no DC is the thing, and there's no way to get out of it. It's like somebody basically took a water hose and sprayed tar on you.
It's like sonic entanglement.
You're be covered
that's too overpowering. That doesn't make any sense. So let's just go.
Covered in tar. You're covered in burning tar. Basically, is what it boils down to.
Yeah, that's too overpowering. That doesn't make any sense.
Now, all that does is it reduces your movement. Let me go back up to that where the effect is.
Well, let's just make a DM call. It works as an entangle.
You move at half speed. You can't run or charge. -2 attack, -4 dex. Casting must make a concentration check. Other than that, it doesn't stop your movement. It just impedes it.
Right. Okay. Well, we're all clear on it then. Okay. So this guy's entangled. We already know that. This guy over here made his 20 DC to not be entangled. So I used my full round to try to move, and that's all I did. Therefore, that's it for me. But since this guy's entangled, you need to give me the damage of the entangled, so I can lower his hit points.
So it'll be at the well. He was already burnt for 12 damage from the initial breath weapon, and then the entanglement damage does not occur until the next round at the beginning of my turn.
All right, well, we'll go with that. All right, so we got.
So he's going to remain entangled.
Yeah, he's got a red box around him, so we know he's entangled. All right, Mr.
And so is the other one that's next to him.
Well, I made my reflex of 21, so.
Reflex DC is 27.
No, it's not. That's what I tried to tell you. That's in.
And I'm telling you, it is.
Well, it's a DM call, and you're wrong. So again, that doesn't make any sense.
You're wrong.
Well, dude,
I've got it in black and white sitting right in front of me.
It's too, if you think about it, it's way too overpowering, dude. If you just think about it.
That's the way it is.
Well, I disagree, and if you don't like it, that's too bad. So it works as an entangle. You can put it on the forums. I would totally agree.
I don't need to, because every time I do, you don't pay attention to it anyway. You do your own thing.
Well, that's
whatever, man. Go ahead.
Well, that's my job, dude. I'm the DM. All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not get all weird about it. So, I did my thing.
It's on how basic mechanic works, and you disagree with it because it doesn't go with what you want.
Well,
okay.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like it, dude, you're not gonna like this campaign.
No, I mean, I said go ahead, do what you want. You're the GM. Hey, go for it.
All right. Well, let's not get all weird about it. Mr. Ortiz, you're up.
I'm just telling you, move along. Let's move along.
Let's move along. Mr. Ortiz, you're up. Ortiz, you're up. Hello? Mr. Ortiz, are you on mute?
If you need help making it.
There. All right. Well, we'll skip Mr. Ort, and we'll go with Mr. White. Mr. White, what are you up to?
Shady's back in town.
All right, Mr. Ortiz, are you back?
Well, I'm sorry. What was my name?
Ortiz.
No.
Ortiz.
There's no T.
Ortiz.
There's no T. Orist.
Orist. Great. All right, Orist. What's the word? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm waiting for them. Like, these things are getting all crazy and mad. Just
Yeah, they're basically just trying to move towards you guys. That's all they're doing.
just delay action then.
All right.
Since I don't have reach on them.
All right, we got Mr. White. What are you up to there, Mr. White?
Let's see. Just want to make sure this works like I think it does. Alright. Need these two to make fortitude saves.
Fort save. Top guy and bottom guy. All right, 30, 30 and 30, 33. 33, 30.
Nothing happens to him this round. Every round for the next. Let me see. Every round for the next 13 rounds, they need to make fort saves, or they become sickened and take sonic damage. That's my standard round.
All right, what kind of effect is this?
Yeah, let me put the spell up for you.
Because their resistance to cold and
It's sonic. It's sonic damage.
Oh, okay. All right, is that it?
Yeah, that needs to be updated, but it's 13 round. All right.
Now this is not like a mind affecting thing, is it? Or is it not?
Look up. I have everything on it.
All right.
And by the way, by your own words from the entangle one of them made it, the other one didn't.
Yeah. That's why this guy has the red box on him. He didn't make it. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a illusion. Oh, okay. If I am not mistaken, these guys are immune to illusions. Mind affecting, phantasmal compulsions, charm, sleep potions, study. This is technically this is a mind affecting effect.
It doesn't have the mind affecting descriptor.
All right, we'll go with that. Okay, so
It has the sonic and figment descriptors on it.
gotcha. All right, so do I take any damage now, or basically I just have to make?
No, you basically, if you read it, you say, each round for what's supposed to be 13 rounds because I didn't update it, but for 13 rounds, every time on my turn, you need to make fortitude saves or you take sonic damage. Or sickened.
Not a problem. Okay, is that it for you?
Yep.
All right, Aiden, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to throw this at them.
All right, chilling fog, got it. If you want to go ahead and draw your fog in a blue color or something like that, that would be good.
I'd like to
I'm working on
cooperative.
it. Here
I'd
we
like
go.
to cooperative meta magic that if possible.
Well, that's probably depending on the because it's going to stack the spell. So, say for example, if you maximize it, I don't think you'll be able to do it because this is a 6th level. Or what level? Yeah, this is a chilling fog is a 4th level spell, if I'm not mistaken.
It is an invocation.
Yeah. But you know how meta magic works, right? You just stack, spell levels on top of the spell. So if chilling fog is a 4th level spell and you're maximizing, it turns into 4 plus 3 is 7, and you won't be able to cast that because you would have to be a 14th level caster.
I'm not maximizing anything.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
giving.
using.
Yeah, I'm giving.
Who's doing that?
Well, he's Mr.
Orist.
Orist
Oh,
is
okay.
going to try to help you out there. So
All right, just
I
a
don't
second. Let me draw this real quick.
I don't know if Mr. Orist is able to do that.
Yeah, I found that the only meta magic you can apply to warlock invocations are sudden meta magic, and that's it. Because everything else changes the actual level. And so sudden meta magic is not possible, but I was wondering if I could cooperative meta magic to widen. That's up to you. I just wanted to widen on it.
I've never heard of anybody doing a cooperative. I've never read that anywhere.
That's part of my class, the incantrix. So when
okay.
someone else casts a spell, I can use my action for that round to apply any meta magic that I know to their spell.
Oh, okay, that would work, but I think they're limited by the caster level that they're able to cast, right?
There's no limit to a spell level. The only limit is that it's a warlock invocation and not an actual spell.
So what you're saying is, if he's a first level caster and he casts magic missile, you can put a maximize and an empowerment into his magic missile. Is that what you're saying?
As an incantatrix, and he actually has those feats. Yes,
you can only do one. You can only do one meta magic, but yes.
Oh, so okay. So it's not dependent on his level. It's just dependent on whenever you want to do it.
It's dependent on the incantatrix. Not
Okay. Well, is this a immediate action feat? Because this is immediate action that you're doing.
No, it's not.
Well, then,
I would have to wait.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, it sounds like you can do it, but unless it's an immediate action.
So in the future we can do it, just not right now.
From what Mr. Silver is saying, it's again, I'm not too keen on the intrinsic.
You can on your turn, unless if it's an immediate action, you can do it whenever. If not, you've got to wait till your turn before you can boost his magic.
Yeah, I'd have to write an action. Okay, thanks.
All right, because I'm not too familiar with that book. I mean, I should read it, but I'm too lazy. All right, so this whole area right there has got the chilling fog, correct?
Correct.
All right.
And that reduces any movement through it by to 5 feet. They can only take 5 feet, move 5 feet.
All right, got you on the 5 feet. Now, are you giving me any damage, or is that basically it, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do damage to the guy that's entangled. D6.
That won't even cover their resistance, so it does no damage. You don't even have to roll in the future.
I thought they only had cold damage, or cold resistance.
Oh, I thought they had fire resistance as well.
They have fire resistance,
got fire 10.
but I think what he's saying is he's doing an entangle damage, which is it's not fire and it's not cold. I think.
It is fire damage.
Entangle damage is the same energy type as the initial breath weapon.
Oh, okay.
Which was fire damage.
Okay, so your breath makes it fiery. I got you. Yeah, they're immune to. Well, let me just double check.
It's fire 10.
Yeah, fire.
So,
yeah, fire 10, correct.
Fire 10.
So.
Don't even bother rolling.
Gotcha.
Okay, what about 12? What about their what is it? Cold resistance. What's their level of cold resistance?
It's
10.
a 10.
It's a 10. So I have a possibility of being able to do cold damage as long as. Well, here's the cold damage.
Yeah, if you did like 12 damage, he would only take 2 damage.
All right, let's see if I make a 12. No, so they take no damage or fire damage, but they are slow. They are. Yeah. One is still entangled, and it can only move 5. They can both only move 5 feet.
That's correct. Yeah, you guys are kicking ass. I can't get close to you because of the entangle and the cold. All right, so Aiden, I would assume that's it for you.
Yep, that's the end of my round.
All right, so I can't really do anything but move. So this guy's still entangled. So let me try to break out of the entangle. It's a full round action for me to get out of the entangle. Yes, it is. So here's my strength check. I got to roll above a 20. That's a full round action. So I'm gonna take that red box out of there because I am not entangled anymore. This guy over here was he made his entangled last round. He is going to be moving into the cold area. Therefore, I can only move 5 feet, and that is my 5 feet. These guys are not the smartest creatures, and they don't have any real. They don't do anything but try to hit you. So there's really not much I can do. All right.
Is the one in the back going to come up?
Yes. Let me move him forward. All right. So there you go, guys. Mr. Ortist, you are up.
I appreciate you saying my name correctly today. Going to be delaying.
All right. Acid, yeah, Loki, yeah. So basically, if you're kind of seeing it through your mind's eye, I guess you're basically just seeing these vines on the ceiling moving into your direction. There's a fog cloud in the area. So. Or I guess you're still thinking about. Okay, yeah, I guess you are.
I think Orist said he was holding his action.
Oh,
delaying.
okay. I didn't.
He's delaying.
All right. Well, White, you're up.
Let's see. Are you going to be doing anything here in a moment, any of you guys?
Nope. You do whatever you want. I'm just going to delay until some little vine pokes through the fog.
Aiden, doing anything here in the next round?
Do what?
What are you planning on doing in the next turn?
Use my sonic breath.
Yeah, that wouldn't work since it's not a spell. Alright. I'll just continue keeping my, or maintaining my Arctic song so they get the +2 permission.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right. Well, Mr. White is basically just holding there. Hey, Mr. Hayden, you're up.
Alrighty. Let me check something real quick.
Now, I just want to confirm with you guys. The only damage these guys have taken, this guy right here, is 12, right? Just want to make sure. Okay, just double check.
And that was before or after?
Oh, Nelson, they need to make another set of fortitude saves since my spell lasts for 13 rounds.
Oh, did I miss the last round? Because this I think I made the fort save last round.
You make it every round.
No, yeah.
It's a repeating effect.
No, yeah. I was wondering. I thought I made the fort save last round, but you're saying I didn't.
You have to make it every round.
Okay. Well, I know I have to make it every round. Oh well. Regardless, 37 and 24. 37 top guy, 24 the bottom guy. Is that everything good?
They make it, and like I said, yeah, they make it this round. It's just they have to make it every round.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, it's Aiden's. I guess you're going to be holding, or okay, he's doing something.
Nope, I'm using my sonic breath weapon. 30-foot cone on both of them. Need to make a DC 27 reflex or take 28 hit points of damage.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Now I guess you can see through the through the fog cloud, or
I don't need to.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing where it just fills up the entirety of the passage. He doesn't really need air.
Gotcha. Okay, well, you definitely got the top guy. Let me put a box for the bottom guy because I don't want you guys to get confused. All right.
Don't do a box. Forrest doesn't like boxes.
Well, I want to be.
I'm kidding, man.
Well, I don't want him to freak out and quit the campaign. So let's
that would be such a boxy-moron.
Yeah, well, I don't want. Let's placate to the guy here, or else he'll have a hell of a fit. All right, no, I was just joking that, or was I? All right, well, you definitely can reach the top guy, as you can tell with your breath weapon. The bottom guy is a little bit too far away, but
no, I can reach them both because you said that it's 30 foot.
Yeah, it's 30 foot. Yeah,
there's 30 foot there.
Yeah,
and there's 30 foot there.
Well, again, that doesn't reach into his box. So let's put a box because again, I don't want you guys to get confused.
This would be better if you had that cone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there you go. You can see the boxes on the guys. So you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't need me to.
In that case, then the top guy gets hit for 28 if he doesn't make his reflex.
All right, here's my reflex. Pow. Oh, very bad reflex.
Does not make it. Takes the full 28 damage.
28 it is. And this is a fire.
Sonic.
What? It's a
Sonic.
Fire. Okay. So 28 Sonic. All right, 28 it is. Is that it?
Yeah, for now that's it.
Enrique.
I'll hold my position. Hold my position here.
All right, so the guy is. He's already made his entangle to get out of their last round, so I'm just going to go ahead and move him forward 5 feet. There you go, 5 feet there. Let me get the box. Move the box forward. All right. And then the lower guy, he's also going to move 5 feet. And the box will follow him as well. Right, 5 feet box. All right, at this rate, you guys will probably kill him by the end of. Okay, I'm in, but built a spent cash on my ready. Yeah, okay. All right, well, that's it for my guys. I really can't do anything but move 5 feet, so that's gonna be it for me. Plus, I'm inside that fog cloud, so or ice cloud. Mr. Ortist, you are up. All right, Mr. Ortist is holding, perhaps. We'll get back to Mr. Ortist. Mr. White, you're up.
Let's see. I can't see anybody yet, so not going to do anything. They do need to make the fortitude saves again.
Right.
I think Orist has his spell effect kick off on his turn, doesn't he? To where they have to make fort saves.
I'm not exactly sure. I know that Aiden or Mr. White's. I have to make a fort save for Mr. White. So here's my fort save, Mr. White.
For these guys. Yeah, that one and that they both need to because I slapped both of them.
All right, so here's fort save 21, or actually it's not fort save 21. It's 35 and 37.
No, you made the first one already. Oh no, that's his roll.
Yeah, that was previous roll.
Why can't you make? Can I have that one, please? No.
Oh well, unfortunately.
All right. No, I know. I got excited. I got excited over nothing. But since I can't see them technically, I can't take it. I'm not going to take nature like that. Sheets.
All right. Now, Mr. Ortis, is he back or is he on mute? Maybe he went to the bathroom.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you're up there, Mr. Dude.
Oh, I'm still delaying. So
All right,
I'm
so
not-
everything's
You
cool?
can just skip me until I say I'm coming back.
Okay, Mr. Aiden, you're up.
Alrighty, let me see what my... Oh, I'm looking here, my range now. There's 30, and there's 30. Alrighty. I'll do another Sonic Breath.
Sonic Breath.
DC 27 Reflex.
All right. Definitely not going to make my reflex because I suck with my reflex. Oh, I made a 20, but it's not good enough.
Yep, and so they both take 21 damage, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
21 damage. You got it.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, 21.
Wilson, did you like change them from large to gargantuan size?
In my campaign, I bump up the CR by making them higher CRs. I don't know if you know how to do that, but if you look at I'll give you an example. The Assassin Vine, go down where it says advancement. It says 5 to 16, huge, 17 to 32, gargantuan. You're dealing with, So if you go to the maximize, I don't know if, look, I'll just go ahead and be real fast with this. If you go to this side, that's how you improve.
I understand. My point is that if you look at the space and reach, their reach is already 20 foot with vines at large size. So when they're gargantuan, they're going to have longer reach than 20 feet. So you're actually shortchanging your creatures.
Well, the thing is, these things have that ice fog. So I don't like to metagame. I figured, okay, they really can't. I know they don't have eyeballs. I get that part, but I want to get close.
They technically can see us.
Yeah, but I figured, I thought these guys only had 20 foot. So
they have blind sight 30 feet.
Yeah, but the thing is, I thought it was 20 foot for my reach, and I can't reach you guys. So.
By the way, I forgot to try for my ice damage.
Yeah, I can't reach any of you guys, so I would have to have at least 30. So yes, gargantuan. I just went by 20. So regardless, you're correct on my reach.
You can't reach Aiden. You can see him though.
Gargantuan, I'm pretty sure has 20-foot reach. I know that the regular Assassin's Creed has a 20-foot
Under
reach.
normal circumstances, for every size above medium, you get an extra 5 foot of reach.
All right, so 30 is the correct answer to your question. And I guess I could slap. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Thanks for the heads up, dude. All right, Aiden, you're up, I guess.
Except the Assassin Vines is its normal reach is 10 feet, but 20 feet with a vine.
Yeah. And by the way, you guys know that this guy has 20-foot reach because you made your knowledge nature roll, so you would have known to stay the fuck back away from him. So you are
right.
Yeah. So it's not like I can do anything. All right, Aiden, you're up.
Actually, I already just went, but are you expanding the reach of them, and if so, I'll move further back.
Yeah, because your guys would have told you that. They would have said, hey, look, these guys have 20-foot reach, and then they're gargantuan, so that makes the reach even longer. So they would explain that to you.
Okay, so as of this point, are you making their reach 30 feet or 20, or leaving it at 20 as original?
No, by the book. We play by the book. If I make a mistake, which I make mistakes on occasions, you guys can say, hey, you're fucking up here. Oh, yeah, you're right. I fucked up. So we play by the rules. If you guys, say you did something wrong, just say you did something wrong. So we go by
all right. In that case, I'll back to where I'm out of his reach.
Yeah, and the guys just informed me that I'm wrong. So, yeah. So
I'll move him to here instead, and then that's the end of my round because I already did the breath weapon effect for the 21 points of sonic damage.
Yeah.
That they failed their fort saves or reflex saves on.
Correct. All right, well, I've got the damage on them, and a couple of you guys are just kind of waiting for them to get closer. Is that it for you?
Yeah, it was the sonic breath weapon and then backed away.
All right, I took the damage, and then you guys schooled me on my reach. Thank you very much. All right, so I can only just move 5 feet. So here's my 5 foot. My guy at the bottom gotta grab. Gotta move him 5 feet. I was trying to move the box. I hate these boxes.
Now they're both not going to be able to go in unless you want to use squeeze rules on them.
No, I'm just gonna let the top guy move, and that's basically it. But these guys down at the bottom can try to squeeze. He's not gonna squeeze through the door, but he's gonna get close to his buddy so he can help him out. So if I can move the guy 5 feet. So this next round, he's gonna say, "Hey, dude, give me a break here. I'm trying to squeeze through." And his buddy says, "Go ahead, please." All right, so that's off. That's it for my guys. I got to. Do I got to make that fort save again, Mister?
It's
Mr.
every
White?
turn. Every turn on my round.
Okay. All right, Mister Ortist.
There's no T there.
I know.
Yeah,
I just.
thank you.
I just said that to trigger you, dude. You know.
Triggered. Trigger successful. My special little snowflake who's triggered is going to be delaying permanently until I tell you I'm coming back.
All right. Okay, so he is delaying, I guess. Mr. Wing, you're Mr. White, you're up.
All right.
Should be 4.
I still can't see them. So the fog.
All right. Still cannot see them. Good. Mr. Ayton, you're up. Did you want to move back?
They still need to make the fort save. So.
Oh, okay. Here's my save. Save number 1. Save number 2.
All right. So the first one failed. It
Yeah.
takes a D4 of Sonic, and it's sickened for 1 round.
Well, plant traits. I don't think I'm gonna just double check that. I don't think plants can be sickened. Plant traits. Gotta double check that. All right, well that's coming up. Wiki already takes a while. All right, so the what's the damage on the top guy, by the way?
It's still subject to being sickened.
Yeah, there's no sickening. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's weird. I figured plants wouldn't be able to get. Yeah, but he
It's
did
still
get.
a living.
Yeah, he is definitely sickened, and the damage he takes is 4, right?
Four Sonic, and he's sickened for 1 round.
4 Sonic minus 4. I'll put a number thing on him for the 1 round. Put a 1 on that guy. All right, the guy at the bottom makes it, so he's fine. All right, so that it for you, dude? You done?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Divine is, this guy is sickened, so he says, get the fuck out of the way. And he says, you're in my way, guy. And then he says, oh, fuck. So he is going to just move 5 feet forward, but he's not going to go through the door because the guy on top of him is, he's too big and fat. So let's just move this guy here. And then, all right, so this guy's sickened, and so he can't do anything. Mr. Oris. All right, so let me get the 1 out of there because he's done with the 1.
I don't know why you're saying my name, dude.
You're up on the initiative.
I'm not on initiative anymore. I already told you I'm delaying until further notice.
Oh, okay, so just keep passing you up. Okay, good. All right, Mr. White, you're up.
They both need to make the fortitude save.
All right, so save 1, save 2. All right, 24 and 38. 38, yeah.
All right, they both made it.
All right, good.
I still can't see it because of the fog.
That is correct. That is, so I guess you're just gonna...
Yeah.
All right, that's it for you, Mr. Ayton, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to take a 5-foot step into Oris Square and use a line breath effect for my sonic weapon which goes out 60 feet. So I'll be able to hit both of these guys.
I'm just moving the back guy. I keep forgetting to move. All right.
DC 27 reflex or 31 damage.
All right.
Sonic.
Definitely not gonna make my reflex. Yeah, these guys are not very flexible. All right, so 31 damage for both. Is that correct?
That's correct.
31. Get it. 31 for the guy, bottom guy. Come on, bottom guy. 31. Get it. All right. They are slowly but surely dying. All right, Assassins. This guy's not sick anymore. So he says, hey, buddy, let me through. It says, you first. He says, all right, I'll go ahead and go first. I'm only going to do it 5 foot, though. So he says, all right, we're not moving very fast. The top guy says, well, we're not built for being fast. We're just built to try to kill these guys. And then the other guy says, well, we can only move 5 feet anyway, so they're probably going to kill us. And the other guy says, well, you know, what are you going to do? We either kill them or they kill us. All right, so they're having a little discussion there about the philosophy of being a plant. Mr. White, you're up.
Fortitude saves from them.
All right, Fort, 1 and a 2. All right, 22, very bad roll. Probably didn't make the first guy. Did I make the 22?
Oh, that was the DC for the spell. 22.
Oh, okay, 22. All right, so both of them make it. And
I still can't see them. Why? Because they're more than 5 feet inside. Just continue to focus on the song.
All right, Mr. Aiden, you are up, sir. You are up.
Alrighty. Another sonic breath weapon, a line going through here.
Get it. I'm not gonna make my fort save, my reflex, so I'm not gonna bother.
So 23 damage.
23 for both of them, I would assume. Minus 23.
Yep.
All right, bottom guy, another 23.
And that's my turn.
All right, minus 23 for the bottom. Ba-bow. All right, Assassin Vines are like, well, can we reach him now? And he says, I think we can reach him. The other guy says, well, why don't you try to reach one of them? And the guy says, yeah, I definitely hit one of them. And the other guy's at the bottom says, well, tell you what, why don't you lure him back to us, and I'll take care of that guy while you focus on the rest of the guys. And the top guy says, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So the top guy says, I'm gonna bitch slap the big guy.
Doesn't have reach.
30-foot reach.
Yeah, I forgot.
Assassin Vine has 20 feet reach.
Yeah, 30-foot reach. I think we already went over that. You guys were the ones that told me I have a 30-foot reach.
A gargantuan creature has 20 feet reach.
Yeah, but if you look at the Assassin Vine, they have an automatic 20-foot reach. So you just told me that since he's gargantuan, that's I put an additional +5 to the size.
No, yep, I just remembered it was originally large.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so this guy is going to be attacked. So here's my roll to hit. How? All right, so Assassin Vine hits armor class 41. 26 damage, and he's going to try to grapple you because he has improved grab. Therefore, you don't get attack of opportunity. Improved grab.
What's your AC, Orist?
He might have stepped away.
I'm sorry, you're attacking me?
Yeah, you. We already went through the. As a matter of fact, you guys were the ones that told me I have a 30-foot
Okay,
reach.
I'll get dressed and come on out.
Yeah.
Thank
All right,
goodness.
So,
Any chance you can kick that guy from the
It's
chat?
a one-way street. You have to go up
Yeah.
another street,
let
come
me,
down. Okay.
What's your AC, by the way, Orist?
I would be hit, except he needs to roll for my illusions.
Let me double check with
Yeah.
the guide.
Can you
make
kick
sure
White
he's
Rabbit
still
from chat?
selling the car.
yeah, let me. Okay. All right, I think he's gone. All right, so illusions. That's right. You have how many do you have?
Yep.
7? Oh shit.
I'll be out in just a second.
Shit. Eric. I hit the.
Yeah.
I left. I kicked the wrong guy. Shit.
Yes.
At.
Yes.
Okay. Shit. I kicked the wrong. I kicked the wrong guy. There it is, Eric. Sorry. Let me add Eric. All right. Hit the wrong guy. Sorry about that. But I think it might have been Mr. Orr. Mr. Orr, you back? Sorry, I kicked the wrong guy out. Hit the wrong button, by the way. I know you have 7 illusions, right? So I'm going to roll 1d7. Is that correct?
Sure.
All right. So 1d7. I got to hit a 1. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
You can say no. I'm.
There's 8 illusions, and you have to hit 1 out of 9. So
Okay, so I got to roll
9 then.
1d9.
1d9. I got to roll 1d9. So let's just go with number 1 is the real guy. I'm not going to hit him. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to hit him. Oh, there you go. I didn't hit him. All right. So wait a minute. Does Mind Sight? Well, now that I'm thinking about this, Mind Sight doesn't.
Yeah. Phantoms.
Yeah, Mind Sight.
Blind.
Well, they're impervious to illusions, guys. If I'm pretty sure about that. Creatures, higher creature, anything within range, telepathy. It's not Mind Sight. What the hell am I thinking? It's not Mind Sight. Blind Sight. I'm thinking Mind Sight. Blind Sight. Let me just double check that if I can see through illusions. Alright, Blind Sight. Come on, Wiki. Come on, Wiki. Wiki's always fucking slow. Alright, Blind Sight quality, creature, sensitive vibrations, maneuvers, 30-foot radius. Notice the range, invisibility and darkness are irrelevant. So I would assume that illusions are irrelevant as well, though the creature can disconcert ethereal events. All right, guys. So I have Blind Sight. Therefore, if I'm incorrect, again, we play by the rules, and if I'm wrong, you guys need to say, "Hey, dude, you're full of shit." And so, okay, you're right.
I'm trying to look at it, but that's what
I think you're right because illusions are sight-based, I believe.
Well,
And
here's
if you're not using sight.
Well, some illusions have the low-level illusions are only sight, but higher-level illusions actually have more than just audit or vision. Depends on what illusion you're using. Like if you're using like Mirage Arcana, it has it sends an illusion to every sense.
Yeah, same thing with like Nightmare Terrain.
It really depends on what you're using.
Yeah, if it's I agree with the guys. If it's like a silent image, of course, it's just it doesn't really talk, doesn't say anything. Depending on what kind of illusion it is, I would say if you made the argument says, well, my illusion talks and bumps the doors and knocks on wood, therefore it would, it would make noises. Therefore, it would think it's
Blind Sight. I'm looking at it using non-visual sensors such as patient, etc.
Yeah, I don't see anything about illusions.
Visibility, darkness, and most kinds of concealments are relevant. It says concealment. What are you using? Mirror image?
Yep.
Yeah, mirror image. Mirror image. Again, I don't really want.
Figment spell. Illusory, make it difficult. 1d4 images. I'm looking at it. Observers can't use vision or hearing to tell which one of. So this has it has visual and auditory elements.
Well, here's a forum. Sometimes you can go to the forums. I don't want to spend too much time on this, guys, but I mean we can just read through this real fast. Hey, I'm
looking.
There's a forum posting on that, and it'll probably say something that makes a lot of sense. Blind Sight normally, repetitive mental physical patterns affect. The guys are saying, I would say specifically somewhere in the creature's blind sight. Generally, I'd say you see through illusions. Okay, so a lot of the guys are saying that you should be able to tell the difference. But that's what I'm reading from the forums, guys. Again, if you guys are like if you guys all say no, we're all in agreement.
I'm going by I'm going by what's going on. Immunity to all mind-affecting effects, charms, compulsions, patterns, and morale effects.
But it's not a pattern, it's not a glamour, it's not a phantasm, it's a figment. What you should be searching for is blind sight versus figments.
Yeah, it says using non-visual senses, such as sensitivity to vibrations, keen smell.
Yeah, but from my understanding, even if you have blind sight and you still see the figment. That's what I'm reading in the thread I'm at right now. This blind sight still sees a figment.
Well, here's the thing though. The blind sight it goes by somebody walking, motion, vibrations on the floor. It doesn't, So figment, if it doesn't have that, why would he focus on something that doesn't move? It doesn't bump the walls. It doesn't make any kind of sensing.
If you click on that link and go to post number 15.
All right.
The reason I'm saying, Nelson, because if you look up mirror image, it tells you can't use vision or hearing to tell you which ones, which means what it's telling us is this illusion has auditory elements. It's visual and auditory.
Okay.
So it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to rule it.
No. That's fine, guys. We don't spend too much time.
It's a plant, and it doesn't have eyes, so it's either gonna find us by touch, aka vibrations, or it's gonna find us by.
I'll put it on the posting later on tonight, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go with what you guys say, which is it's a dubious call.
I'm thinking it doesn't, because as a plant, it's using like vibrations or whatever, like a spider. So.
Yeah.
But it would say tremor sense then.
Yeah. Now, if you guys make a feasible, logical argument, I'm totally for it. And you guys did make a good argument for it. I'll put a posting on it.
That's the difference between tremor sense and blind sense. Blind sense is based on echolocation, therefore audio, whereas tremor sense is based on the vibrations of the ground. So whoever is on the ground would be subject to creating the tremor sense.
Yeah, tremor sense would see through the illusions, but blind sense and blind sight does not, because there is sound in that mirror image.
Well,
so the mirror images produce sound?
You can't discern which image is real or not based upon sound, is what it said.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's go with that, guys. That sounds reasonable to me. Doesn't sound totally impossible. All right, so
I would kind of argue saying that if it was using like some kind of vibrations to find you, yeah, it would work.
That would be tremor sense. Yeah. Let's just move on.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get to the boss by the end of the night, so let's not. Yeah, you guys are right. All right, so I rolled a 9, therefore I didn't hit. So he has 8 illusions left, technically 7. All right, so that's it for me. And Mr. Ortis is probably just not gonna do shit. Mr. White, what are you up to?
He's probably gonna move out of range now that he knows that he's in range.
Okay, well, there you go, Mr. Orr.
Well, they need to make fortitude saves to begin with.
All right. Well, don't. Well, Mr. Orr, I don't know if I don't know. Mr. Orr is I don't know if he wants to move or not. So.
No, I'll move back 5 feet.
All right, so he's gonna move 5 feet.
Everyone.
Yeah.
You probably might want to make it 10 feet because you're in the range and they're only moving 5 feet forward. So next round, if you move 5 feet back, you'll still be in range.
That's fine. Better them targeting me than you.
Yeah. And you guys already know these guys can only move 5 feet, so it's not like All right, Mr. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. White. What did you end up doing?
They can take a double move.
But yeah, I could do a double move. That's true.
So they need to make at the beginning of my turn. They have to make fortitude saves for the ongoing spell.
Let me check that on the double moves. I'm not sure if they can actually do that.
Basically, what he's saying is, since I have a move and an action, I can take a move for like a 5 foot, and then an action for another 5 foot. I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. No, I see what he's talking about. All right, Mr. Aiden, did you? Mr. White.
You skipped me.
Sorry.
Saying,
Yeah.
But my spell's still in effect for a few more rounds, so they need to make a fortitude.
All right. So here's my for top guy, bottom guy. 37, 22. Make both of them. All right. What you want?
So that's like happens at the beginning of each round. So I'll take a 5+ step here.
Yeah.
And then I'll use a double move to go from that split.
All right. Double move it is. I'm going to move my guy in the back, by the way. All right, Mr. Aiden, you're up.
I'd like to come back onto initiative, please.
All right. Well, since you are in ready mode, you can technically do something now if you want. All you did was move, so you can take an action.
Okay. Well, it's not ready. It's delay.
Delay.
No
Ready, delay.
Delay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to use Metrolic Sphere.
Ready to action. Yeah.
1 second. Let me get the spell for you.
Not a problem.
It might be easier if you just read it.
Sure. And I think I mentioned this to you guys already. You probably know this, but maybe if you don't, I like to round the whole thing down by the end of the night. You know, you start a mission, you get the mission, you kill the boss, and that's it. All right, so you guys are good on time. The vines are very slow. All right, so yeah, reflex takes D6 acid damage. Reflex saving throw for half. Not a problem. Seems like a regular old spell to me. So let me go ahead and make 2 saves, or I guess it's 1 target.
It's going to hit all 3. It's going to be a sculpted, so it's a 20-foot radius.
Sculpted, is that a free meta magic? Don't you have to? Sculpted is I think it's 2 level adjustments for the spell. But again, I'm not. I don't really know.
It's 1.
It's 1. Oh,
yep.
I thought it was 2. All right, so 5 plus 1 is 6, and you are a 12th level. Therefore, that is totally legit. I could have sworn sculpted was 2. Let me just double check that. I believe you, but well, actually, if you believe me, why are you checking? Well, yeah, I don't believe you. All right, sculpted spell. All right, I found it. Let me just double check. 1 level. You are correct. All right, I have to check, guys. All right, well, knock it out with that.
It's all 3 of the guys, and the DC is 27.
27. Jesus Christ. What's your? I think I might have asked this before, but what's your intelligence? Or did you?
31.
Okay, so that's plus 10. No,
yep.
Yeah, plus 10. Oh shit. Okay. All right. 400 range, 10-foot burst. All right. Well, I'm going to start from the left to the right. So the guy on the back. Here's my save for the guy on the back. 1, and then 2, and then 3. All right. So, and my reflex suck dog dicks. So I definitely am not going to make it. So give me the damage on all 3 guys, and that'll be it, I guess. $20 acid damage for all of them. You got it. Alright. 20 for the top guy. And 20 for the bottom guy. Alright, well I'm doing the damage. Mr. Aiden, you did your thing, right, Aiden?
Not yet. Waiting for Oris or White to get done doing what they're doing, then I'll go ahead and do my thing.
Alright, well I think they're done. Are you guys done? I would assume that's a yes. Alright, dude. You do your thing.
Alrighty. Let me have a look. See here. I will be moving. Let me see. Alrighty. So I'll do my. Yes, I'll do my sonic thing again.
By the way, you can double move and move 10 feet in solid fog.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, you just, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, you're right about that.
What's that?
He said I couldn't double move because I'm in.
No, you
solid fog.
can.
Oh, okay.
You can double move.
Okay. All right. All right. Well,
Alrighty.
I'll do that on my turn. Double move.
And so that's 31 damage to those two, and I'm going to move up
31,
here.
31 on top, 31 on bottom. Got it. All right. The
And
top guy.
going to move.
Top guy looks very hurt. I mean, as hurt as plant looks to be hurt. It's kind of hard to tell if a fern is dying unless you kind of. I guess you could see that it's hurt. All right. Is that it, Mr. Eden?
And that is my turn.
Technically, I could run if I wanted to, and you know.
No, you can't run through rough terrain.
Well, they're on the ceiling, by the way. So you know, remember that part. All right. So, but I'm not gonna run because I am in a solid fog or a cloud, chilling fog. All right. So I can't do that. I can take a double movement though.
Yes, you do double move.
So I
That's
am
it.
gonna see. All right. I'm gonna move 5 foot. Let me just double check. 5 foot. Try that again. All right, 5 foot. I don't think I can reach anybody. Let me just double check that. Oh yeah, I can reach somebody. All right. I don't know if you knew that I could reach you, but I just moved.
You got
5 feet.
20% miss chance for concealment.
Oh, for this guy. Well, remember.
Blind sight ignores concealment.
Yeah, we talked about blindside a while ago.
Oh, okay.
So okay, Mr. Aiden, I have a 30-foot reach. Here's my hits.
You're gonna hit. You're gonna grapple. I'm done. You're probably gonna kill me too.
Well, you're not
Yeah,
taking.
you can't with your plus my armor class is 24. You've got a plus 24 to hit. You cannot miss me, and even unless you roll a 1.
Well, you guys knew that I had some high to hit. You're basically all you had to do is stay back, but apparently maybe you weren't calculating the reach that I have here.
Yeah, I misdiagnosed that bad.
All right. Okay. Well, you're not dead. You're just grappled. The guys can save you. Don't panic. The guys can do something. All right. So he's grappled. So I'm just gonna move him towards me, like right here, because I just grappled him. All right. So he's taking.
I thought you can't draw in initially. You can do the initial grapple, but you don't draw in until the next round, right?
No, it happens immediately. The grapple brings him into the space as part of the improved grapple.
Okay, good call there, bro. All right, so somebody here is a rules lawyer, which is good. All right, well, you're not dead, so don't freak out. I grabbed him, and my guy in the bottom is going to move. Well, he's not going to move because the big guy's taking the whole thing. All right, so I'm just going to move 5 foot. The guy in the back is going to move 5 feet. So don't panic. The guys are going to help you out. Oris, you see your friend being grappled by the assassin Vine, and what are you up to, sir?
Shit. First thing is, on my turn, they take another 66 of acid.
66. Okay. 22 for the top guy. Got it.
Nope, all 3 of them took 20 and then 22. So that's 42
Now,
acid.
Oh, okay. So 22 for all 3 guys. Got it. All right.
And
so
then you did 20 acid to all 3 guys last turn as well?
I do the acid every time they take damage. I give them damage anytime they take damage. If you want, it doesn't really matter if you know. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I was gonna give you the hit points, but you do know that he's hurt. I think I mentioned that last round. He looks really bad. He looks really bad. The guy at the bottom doesn't look that bad. The guy behind him doesn't look that bad. All right, you have given them all 22 damage. Is that it?
No. I'm gonna do Summon Monster 1.
Summon Monster 1. You just did a spell, or whatever it is that you did, a breath weapon. Oh, I'm sorry,
No.
you did. That wasn't you. You did the.
If you look at the spell description for Trolloc Sphere,
Yeah.
it says it over the next 3 rounds.
Oh, okay.
This round and the next 2
Okay.
takes 66. So that's a total.
I-
Total.
I guess this is the last round. Is basically what I was asking.
Last round, every single vine took 20 acid.
Yeah.
This round, the spell continues, and they take another 22 acid.
Okay. So this. Okay.
The round after, they'll take the last round of acid.
All right. So I got another round of acid coming to me. I got you. All right. Well,
Yep.
what are you up to then?
I'm summoning Monster 1.
Summon Monster 1. Got it. Let me just put in. What do you want to summon? A wolf?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll just put a generic wolf on here. Now, do you want to mention? You want to say something, Mr. Aiden? You know, I'll forget it. All right. So let me put generic wolf. I'm just gonna put the one that I have that I bought. I would imagine it's a medium creature, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me just give him control. So you can move him around.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Now the summon monster takes a full round, so you won't be here until next round unless you have.
Correct.
Okay, I got you. All right. Let's make sure you have. Put your name on there so everybody can see. All right, there you go. So that is it for Mr. Oris, Mr. White. You're up, Mr. White. You got to.
Action. I'll move. Hold on, Nelson. Move action. I'll move there. Beginning my turn, they need to make more fortitude save.
All right. I just want to make sure you try to save your friend because he's gonna die if you don't do something.
Well, I can see him now. I can see this guy now, so I can actually do stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me make some fort saves. I'm going from back to the back to.
It's just these.
Okay. Top guy, bottom guy. 1 and a 2. All right. I made.
That spell doesn't affect him, so I'm going to use a wand of lightning bolts and put a line right here, a 120-foot line.
Now you moved. Therefore, how did you grab your lightning bolt? Because grabbing your lightning bolt is a movement.
Quick draw.
Quick draw. Okay. All right. Well, quick draw, and you. Okay. Well.
120-foot line in this direction.
All right. Well, what's the DC for the reflex? Because I'm not gonna roll if it's 29. And by the way, it should be the lightning bolt should be based on the wand itself. So I think the DC is gonna be very low. If I'm incorrect on that. I'm pretty sure the DC.
DC 20 reflex.
For generic, when you buy wands, the DCs are not based on your DC. They're based on the minimum.
I know.
Caster level.
If it was my DC, it'd be high. Or you can buy a wand at a higher caster level for more money.
Okay. So DC still sounds a little high for like a generic.
Yeah, I bought it at an increased level.
Okay. Well, the minimum would be. Well, what's the level of the spell? It's a 3rd level lightning spell, right?
Yeah.
So 3, a minimum to cast that would be intelligence of 16, I think. Therefore,
yep.
Yeah. So 3 plus the intelligence of 16 would be a plus 3. So wouldn't that be a 16 DC instead of a 20? Correct? Because again, the wands are based on a minimum caster level, not a guy that is intelligence of 20 or intelligence of 25.
Or the guy that made it, but we'll go with the minimum.
That's per rules, dude. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, the rules say it's based off the guy who made it.
Yeah, but it's usually the minimum, the lowest. Yeah. All right. So
well, I paid for an increased one, so I guess I got a minimum one. But anyways, we'll go with the 16 reflex for half damage.
All right. Well, I didn't make it, so I'm just letting you know that. Yeah. I didn't make my saves, by the way. I rolled a 15 and a 6, so I didn't make it anyway. So give me the full damage, which is whatever.
32 electricity.
All right, so 32. God. All right, the guy at the top is hurting really bad. He looks like shriveled up fern.
And I'll use celerity to do it again on him.
All right. Well, celerity is based on your personal spell. It's not a wand.
I have the spell celerity.
Yeah, I know you have celerity, but celerity is based on your innate spell casting abilities, not a wand.
I'm not using a wand to
Oh,
cast
okay, I
celerity.
got you.
I'm casting celerity,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use that standard action to use that wand again.
No, celerity. Well,
Well, he's hasted though too, isn't he?
yeah, but if hasted is only for like melee attacks, so he can't cast twice with a haste.
I didn't cast a spell. I used the wand, which is a standard action to use.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
And
yeah.
celerity is an immediate action,
Yeah, I got you.
which gives me another standard action to use, and I'm using that extra standard to use this
Yeah,
wand.
you're right. You're right. I was thinking that you had to cast your own verbal spell instead of a wand, but you're right. So yeah, knock it out, dude.
So he needs another. Everything in this line needs another reflex.
All right. So again, it's a 16 save, save 1 and save 2. I didn't make it, so actually the guy at the bottom made it. All right. Well, this guy is the important guy. So
28 electricity damage. If they save, they take half.
all right. So he only had 6 He only had 6 hit points. So you saved your buddy. All right. Everything's cool with your friend. He's not dead. Everything's kosher.
And I'm dazed until the end of next round.
All right. So did you want to at least roll to see if you? You didn't make it with an 18, by the way. I'm sorry. You weren't you. You have to make your will save in order to.
I don't have quick recovery.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, well, that's.
I said I'm dazed until the end of next round.
Oh, okay. I would have thought you had quick recovery. All right. I'm gonna take the
I wasn't planning to take celerity, but I took it anyways.
Well, it's definitely a great spell to have. So, all right. So White, he's dead, by the way, Mr. Aiden. So you are kosher. All right. So Mr. White just saved Aiden. This thing is dead. I'm not gonna put the X on it because it doesn't look right. So Aiden, you're up.
Just move it out of the way, then.
Yeah. There you go. Good idea.
Yeah, I'm working on it. And as soon as my screen loads properly, it seems to be lagging.
Not a problem.
Big
Not a problem.
time. Yeah, I'm lagging big time.
All right. Well, look, I can only move 5 feet, so it's not like it's
10.
Like, yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to grab Mr. Aiden, who's on the floor next to the dead
Hang
body.
on.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Now,
Let me see if I can
moving back
grab
to
it.
here.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's Aiden. He moved. Gotcha. All right. Well, you're
Making
you're
sure.
saved. Yeah.
Hang on. That I can move that far.
Well, you moved. What did you move here?
I'm trying to measure.
You moved 35. Basically, if you
All right, I need to move 30.
if you hit the space bar, it tells you it'll give you the distance. So
All right.
yeah.
So there.
Oh, and Nelson, if
Yeah.
you want to get technical, you can draw stuff as part of the move action.
That's true. But you know. Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's go for another sonic breath weapon.
All right. All right. So the one of the assassin vines is dead. I mean, there's no way I can reach you guys without you doing the massive damage that is coming towards me. So we might. I don't want to rush you guys, but there's really nothing I can do, guys. I can't reach you. By the time I reach you, I'm going to be dead. But if we can just be by the book as far as the damage goes, that would be good. So
Okay.
8.
Yeah. Roll 20 is lagging on me big time.
All right.
There it is. The first one is supposed to be the right one. Sonic damage, 60-foot line
25
on this guy down here.
All right, I got a 25 on the guy because there's no way I can make my reflex on that guy. So he looks hurt, not like really hurt, but he looks hurt. All right, is that it for you? I would assume.
Yes.
All right. So are you guys kicking ass, Mr. Vine? Again, I am not. There's no way I can reach you guys.
Oh, I forgot. I still need to try and see if I can do cold damage to him.
Alright.
Nope.
Alright. Well, good try, though. Good try. Alright, so this guy moves forward 5 feet, and this guy moves another forward 5 feet, and again, you guys can go ape shit. Try not to get caught in the 30-foot entanglement, or in my 30-foot reach. So if you guys want to just, you know, start running some damage, that would be good.
24 more acid to both of those.
Alright, 24. That's because of the area of effect for both of the guys. Yes, you are correct. Alright, 24 for both guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
What? You get the wolf now?
You can move the wolf around. It's your wolf.
I don't see it though.
It's kind of hard to see, but
I gotcha.
Let me see if I can.
I got it.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna put it.
I was gonna say it's got the name underneath it, so.
I'm gonna put it in the fog. Now I'm gonna do what I was gonna do last round and use my wand of benign teleportation to switch Aiden and the wolf. So now Aiden's where the wolf's at, and the wolf will be back here.
Did you hear what he just did, Aiden?
What do I?
Oh, he's got. That sounds confusing to me.
I'm kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Like,
for a white guy, you're pretty funny.
I appreciate that. I'm pretty
All
fly
right.
for a white guy. No,
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing.
Let me call Black Lives Matter and see if they agree with you.
Oh God.
All right, so we still don't know what you're doing, but
No, I'm doing nothing.
okay. Well, let's go forward. Are you sure you want to just knock out do a little bit of damage and make the thing, you know, have him die a little bit faster? Okay.
Don't
All right.
do a whole lot of damage.
All right. Well, then let's move forward, Mr. White. You want to do a nuclear bomb?
I'm dazed, but they still need this last one. Still is under the effects of an ongoing spell, so we need some more to save.
For it. How many rounds? It's been a couple of rounds.
It's lasts for 13 rounds.
All right. Well, god damn, that's a good spell. All right. Well, here's save for bottom guy and the top guy, the guy in the back.
Well,
So-
no, it was only the first one because I
Oh,
only
okay.
slapped to him. First one died, so.
Okay. I got
But
it.
he made it.
All right. So what are you up to?
Nothing, I'm dazed.
Oh, that's right. All right. Appreciate the honor system because sometimes I forget. All right, Mr. Aiden, you are out of the clutches of the dead vine, so no need to panic.
I sacrificed my turn to save you.
Yeah. That's what D&D is all about.
Alrighty. The 5-foot step back, if he will move. Okay, and shoot off another breath weapon in that direction.
Alrighty. There's no way I can make that reflex, so all you gotta do is just damage me. And by the way, these guys are crawling on the ceiling. If you want to imagine that. Alright, 28 damage for the guy at the bottom. Alright, he is dead ski. Oh, sonic damage. Yeah, sonic damage.
Can you get rid of that fog, though, man? It's hurting us more than it's helping.
No, I like it. Are you kidding me?
Alright, I'm just gonna move the
They
guy.
can only move 5 feet to begin with.
Well, the fog is. How many rounds is that fog gonna be here?
It's an hour and a half.
Oh, I'm definitely not gonna. Oh shit!
And he can
guys-
do it again for free.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if I wanted to, I could just move it.
Look, let's just. There's no need to. This guy's way in the back, and by the time he gets to the front of the line, guys, you guys are gonna pelt him with breath weapons. So let's just say the guy in the back is dead. And again, he would have died regardless. We're just wasting time with, with him moving through the solid to the chill fog. All right, so these guys are CR10, by the way. So there are 3 CR10s, And good job, guys. Almost had one of you guys, but that's that fog. Well, moving slow is what was fucking me up. I couldn't really do that much. All right.
I'll tell you, that battlefield control is awesome shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, on my side is you know, moving slow is not good. This is what I was you know, this is what I thought was gonna happen. I figured you guys were gonna be dumb enough just to walk through there without any kind of check, and I was just gonna bitch slap you, but you made your check. All right, that's yeah, if you want to know what the plan was. All right, well, the coast is clear.
1,800 for level 12s and 1,300 for level 13.
All right.
I didn't think we had any 12s left.
Yeah, I'm 12 still. I'm almost 13.
Well, can we have the correct XP? Make sure everybody knows what they're getting.
It's 1,800 for level 12 and 1,300 for level 13.
All right, so whoever. Okay, so 18 for 12, 13 for the hard guys. All right. All right. So from across the area, you do see some. Actually, let me put some lights. There are some torches up ahead of you guys. And let me just put some torches here.
I'm gonna have the dog run across quickly.
All right.
Whee!
All right. So the dog is just move the dog along, I guess.
I did. He's over here.
Where? Can you ping him? I'm not seeing him.
I pinged him. Do you want me to draw a box?
Oh, wait a minute. He went through the water over here for the 1d6 damage. Is that correct?
No, he would walk along the edge.
Well, I'd never heard that part. So
I didn't realize I need to specify that, but yeah, he's gonna walk along that 5-foot edge.
All right. Well, okay. So he is going through the edge. Well, real fast. The algae is somewhat slippery, so DC of 15 for him not to fall into the water. So I mean, you guys have been through, you know, algae-infested rocks. You know how slippery it can be. So DC 15 is somewhat low.
How wide is it?
I would say maybe it's like I would say it's about 3 feet wide, but it's the algae that's making it slippery. And again, have you ever been?
Have you tried to walk across a moss-covered rock?
Yeah, they're very slippery. Yeah. You guys have been to the river, you know. You know what it's like. All right, so yeah, you know, if you ever go tubing in the rivers, you get pretty. All right, so if you can go ahead and make a real fast DC 15 and not fall into the 1d6 damage water, that would be good. Okay.
I don't agree with that DC, but I mean, if it's 3 foot wide,
well, again,
why is it going to slip to the side?
Well, again, did you miss the algae part? You know how algae.
I don't is that sloped, or is it flat? Because when I slip on fallen ice, I don't suddenly go to the side.
Well, it's kind of narrow here. I mean, it's, you know.
You said it was 3 feet wide.
Yeah, but again, the algae is what's making it slippery, and if you
like I said, if I slip on ice, I don't suddenly go sideways.
Well, most people do. When I go skating and I fall over, I fall way over.
Then
yeah.
If you think that you go sideways when you're moving forward before, I got nothing for you. Like, okay, let's just move on with the game then.
Yeah. All right, so he made his DC. He didn't make his DC, so he takes 1d6 damage. Not a big deal.
I'm gonna visually see that it's causing him pain.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna go up to the edge of this water. I've got empty jars and containers. So I'm curious about this water. So I'm gonna fill 3 gallons of this liquid in sealed containers.
Did he fall like way down below the bridge or something?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, you didn't really know how deep the water was, so the water is technically only 5 foot deep. So he's, if you just
My question is, can he jump back up onto the bridge easily or no?
he can with a dexterity check. And again, the algae makes everything very slippery. So he is on top of the of this area, so he gets on top, and that's it. So there you go, guys.
That's the dex check.
Yeah, so basically this is what happened. He fell over. He made his dex check to climb back on because the dex check was 15, and then he was able to move into the direction that he's at. So he's only taken 6 points of damage. I don't know if you are taking tabs on that, but there you go.
Yep.
All right.
So we're gonna have him keep on moving forward.
All right. As far as Mr.
Did you hear that, Nelson?
Yeah, you're taking a sample of the water. You got it.
3 gallons of.
3 gallons of water. Basically,
So I watched it hurt before.
yeah. Well, it's basically acid. Acid flask. It's the same thing, dude.
Oh, good. I've got 3 gallons of acid. You never know when you might need acid, guys.
All right, there you go. All right, so the dog gets there. He sees an entrance into what looks to be some sort of a natural cave that is going down like 45. The slope is like maybe 35-degree decline. There are torches in the area. I wouldn't expect the dog to make a spot check, and by the way, even if he did make a spot check, he wouldn't be able to tell you, hey, there's something here, guys. But
right.
So basically what happens as soon as the dog gets through, these elementals come out from the water. So let me just put the elementals on here. And
Is Aiden going to join us?
Aiden? Well, yeah. Well, I think
Ship's running slow.
I think everybody can fly, so I'm not gonna, say anything.
My roll 20 is lagging on me big time.
Oh, okay. All right, not a big. Okay, so we got. All right, so from the water area, these these earth elementals come out. Wait a minute, earth. They're immune to acid, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that. I don't want to put. I like to play my games as well, not realistic, but I don't like making mistakes and putting bullshit in my game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so elemental. I'm pretty sure they're not. They're immune to.
Immunity to poison, sleep, paralysis, and stuff.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then I would have to put the water.
And of course, the elemental traits.
Yeah, elemental traits. Oh shit, you're right.
Subject to criticals or massive damage, or critical or sneak attacks.
Elemental traits. Are any of these immune to acid?
I think the only one that's actually immune to acid, I think, is like the Earth Methods.
No, I got it, guys. I got these other guys on my. I've got these acid monsters, so let me just put those guys in there. All right. So, by the way, they're called. Where are they? Water Naga. Acid. They're called acid-borne, guys. And then I'll just have them just in case of these types of emergencies. All right. So from the water, these marrow, and you guys know what marrow are. They're ogres. They're water ogres, technically. Anyway, you see that they start coming out of the water. They're acid-borne. Acid-borne is in the Dungeonscape template book, if you're all trying to figure it out. All right, so as soon as the dog gets there, these guys come out of the water, and technically that starts the initiative. You guys are in the back just watching the dog about to get bitch slapped, so they don't technically notice you. Their focus is on the dog right now. So you guys technically have a free round because these guys, all they want to do is eat some. They're Chinese and they like dogs. So
You know what, Nelson? I've eaten dog.
you're disgusting. You're a disgusting person. You're a horrible, horrible person. All right. Well, let's go with the round one. I know you guys were waiting for some sort of a trap, but we'll get to the boss. We're good. We're doing good on time. So that's basically two marrow acidborns that have come out of the water and want to eat some dog right now. They don't notice you. You guys are you're still in the back, so you have a surprise attack because they don't care about you.
I've already hit my initiative button. It just there it is.
All right. Well, Mr. Oris is up with his crazy dexterity bonuses. So
Delay.
All right. So you see the two acidborns
Yep.
coming out of the water.
Just delay.
Delay it is, Mr. White. You're up.
All right, let's see.
You can hear the crackling of the torches in this area. It's
I might, being where I am, can I see these things?
yeah. Well, yeah. If you can see them, you can see them.
I'm asking if it's like because they look different. Like,
Yeah,
it's just this
yeah.
bridge, and then it just
Yeah, you're right. I should have. I should have made a cutoff right here. You're correct on that. So let me just.
All right, so it's just this is just a straight path. All right. It's only
Yeah,
moving
let me just-
one way, so 40 and so I need a will save from this guy.
Let me fix that now that you mention that. That's more better. All right, that's better, guys. All right, a save from the guy, the top guy or the bottom guy?
Top guy.
Top
And
guy.
all the information you need to know is
All right, fort save. I rolled a 1. Not good. I fumbled.
it's a will save.
Oh, it's a will. Then it's a 12, which is still pretty shitty.
Yeah, so it's puppeteer, so he's basically. Yeah, you already know what that spell is.
Yeah, I already know
So
what that
he's
is.
yeah. So that's my
Alright.
standard action and a move. I will move. I'll fly. How far up is this ceiling in this room?
40 throughout the whole area.
All right, so
The ceilings are pretty high. All right, Mr. White did a puppeteer spell. Mr.
fly forward.
Okay.
Like, how far is that? I just gotta check this.
Just hit the space bar.
Yeah, I'll do 30 and 30. Forward 30, up 30.
All
30
right.
feet up.
All right, Mr. Acidborn sees your ugly face and hits you with a javelin. So here's my attack. 1 on the javelin. Actually, it does a full round on the javelin. So.
Well, they all miss.
Okay. Well, then there you go. 4th attack, 20. Damn.
Yeah, these guys got to get a 20 to hit me.
Well, I rolled a 22.
No, they need to roll a
Oh,
20
a
on the
20.
die to hit me.
Okay. Well then. All right. Well, more power to you. 1 is puppeteered, and I can't do anything with that guy. Mr. Aiden, you're up.
Alrighty. Let me see. Let me see.
What's your armor class?
Mine?
White Wings, yeah.
37 at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've also got DR10.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. I don't go crazy with my monsters, guys. They're technically just vanilla. I don't do that crazy much. The boss is
I'm going to just use my 60-foot line sonic breath weapon and try to entangle him.
Those
One up
vines
here,
were amazing.
This one up here is dealt with. It's the bottom one. That's the one that's for you doing
Oh,
stuff.
it's the bottom one? Well,
Can move the map up a little bit.
And I'm 30 feet up, so and I assume he's on the surface of this acid, so don't worry about that.
well, I'll need to move up then some.
Now, I adjusted the map, guys, if you're freaking out over what just happened. It looks better this way. Yeah. All right.
You know what, Nelson? Your face looks better this way.
I take pride in my maps. You know, I try to make them interesting.
That's nice.
All right. So, Aiden is moving around. All right. I guess you see Mr. Merrill, half of his half of his body's out of the water. And again, the water is 5 feet deep. This guy's like 8 feet, 9 feet high.
AC 27 reflex or take 15 damage and be entangled for a round.
Alright, gee, that fucking fumbled that one.
So he takes full damage, sonic, and is entangled for 1 round.
Alright, full damage meaning, is that 15?
Yes.
Entangled for 1 round. Got it. This was an easy encounter. Alright, well, we'll just kind of, yeah, we're good on the boss. That it, I guess? Alright, I would assume so. Alright.
Yes, that's it.
Mr. Oris, you see one, well, you see 2, but you already know one is puppeteered.
I'll go over here and smack it.
Alright, smacking the puppeteered. Now, that would cancel out the puppeteeredness?
No, it
correct?
doesn't. It's not a charm. It's not a charm. Just him smacking it doesn't break him out. It's only if I force the target to do a suicidal act does he get another save to attempt it.
Jesus.
But I'm not the one forcing him to do it.
Alright, well, do
He
what you gotta
runs
do. Alright, well, armor class, by the way, is 22.
Alright, 27 damage.
Puppeteer takes 27, minus 27.
That's it.
Alright, Mr. Wing, Mr. White.
Let's. I don't have to focus on that spell. Thankfully, it's not a concentration spell. Use quick draw, and I'll just shoot this guy with the longbow.
Alright, longbow, armor class 22.
The 20.
Alright.
Or 8 damage.
8 damage it is. That it?
Yeah.
Alright, I am gonna take a bomb from my satchel and kill you.
Oh wait, that's a standard action. I'll fly up an additional 10. There we go. That's my turn.
Alright, I am gonna try to kill somebody with the aboleth mucus. I have to hit touch AC, and or you are in the line of sight. Therefore, I have to hit your touch AC. Now, this might hurt. Actually, you're gonna die if you don't make it. But that's how I roll. Hopefully, I don't hit you. It's a very dangerous campaign. That's as much as I can say. All right, so I have to hit your touch AC. I created a macro for the javelin. So forget the first attack on the javelin. It's the first
Immediate action celerity. I will use a standard action to put some puppeteer on the guy below.
God damn it, dude! You're fucking up my shit here.
Need a will save.
Maybe I shouldn't have made a dramatic announcement that he was about to die. All right, well, I'm not gonna do that again. All right, I'm not gonna make my save. I know that. Yeah, if you could not move that torch, that would be good. All right. All right. If you need a torch, you can just grab it from your journal. All right. So, God damn it, what do I have to make? 17.
So will save.
Yeah. What?
Will
27. I know it's a will
that's higher.
save. Oh, sorry, that's not the wrong one. 20. Well, don't make it.
The DC is higher than that.
I know it's higher than that, dude. Shit. Alright, so heads up here, guys. I was about to kill somebody, and he just fucked up my shit. So, it's called aboleth mucus. You can look it up. You need to make a fortitude save of 19 or die. So, little...
Well, you don't die. You're just unable to breathe normally.
Well, you're not gonna... Well,
You're unable to breathe air.
Yeah, you're not
That's
gonna.
what-
Yeah, you're not gonna breathe air. Therefore, you're gonna die. So, all right. Well, that's it for the encounters. These guys are 13, by the way. 13.
Well, all I imagine is he gets ready to throw it, and then his arm just sticks.
Yeah, I think I overplayed my hand, or I think it was a little bit too obvious with the degree of danger that was about to happen to this guy.
Are they each level 13? Is what you're saying?
213 CRs, correct. All right, so let me just. All right, so little heads up there. I'm not going to make that obvious ever again, but. Hey,
You got too excited and blew your load early.
No, I just kind of wanted to get them ready for when they die, either because I knew Mr. Oris was gonna have a fit, and I wanted to prepare him for the shock of dying. So that's the reason I did that.
I'm ready to die. I was
Well, I
born to
don't
die.
know. Okay, well, just somebody saved your ass. That's all I can say. All right, well, you already know the CRs for these two guys.
It's
13. You have one 12 and two 13s, if I'm not mistaken.
112.
I think you're the only one that's 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're CR 12, and your level is 12, and the other guys are 13. So you have 112 and two 13s. All right, so there you go. All right, so that was a pretty interesting fight. These guys are acid-born, and again, they're from the Dungeonscape template. All right, so again, you guys already know that the natural cavern goes into a 35-degree angle. You know this place is being guarded, and again, you already know that you're in the Gith Yankee lair. So what do you guys want to do?
I've saved everybody in this party at least once today. That's nice.
Yeah, the celerity really. I mean, if you didn't have that, you'd be in big trouble. Celerity is probably one of the best spells out there.
No, I would have had something else I could have done for him because you can hold your breath for your con mod, twice your con mod.
Yeah, but unless you can figure out how to save him, which is there's no spells of. You'd have to turn him into a fish, maybe. I don't know. I can't. Everybody's died that I've thrown at them. Well, actually, most people make their will save. I think it's a will save.
It's called you pour acid on the mucus.
I don't think I've ever read that on the.
You've never attacked an item specifically.
Well, look. It has all the description on it. All right. It says here, enemy throws aboleth mucus. I use a generic. I should have put that. Anyway, I'm supposed to put a modifier on that 19, which I didn't. Anyway, and it explains the 19 fort. It's a fort save, guys. 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it's. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, let's keep going.
All right. Well, this is basically the end of the line, guys. So this is basically where I got to explain to you that. This is where the boss. I mean, you don't really know that, but I try to wind it down by the end of the night. So
this statue, what am I looking at?
Well, it's a regular statue. It's not magical. If you want to, hump it, that's you. I don't know what to tell you.
I was gonna use detect magic on it, but you said it wasn't magical.
Yeah, well, I would have. You would have. You would have had to done.
While I'm using detect magic, can I see anything on this door?
No, not magical. Basically, again, it's a 35-degree natural tunnel that goes down. It goes down further than about 80 feet. You can't, and you don't have to make a listen check. You can hear something like maybe well, not insects crawling, but the crackling of bushes or leaves, something to that effect. And again, 35-degree decline into the natural cavern. Now, I would say make a spot check for the to detect anything on the floor, but the floor is pretty much almost. It's got the water, the acid water. I mean, again, you're not going to take damage from the very thin veil of water that's on the floor, but it's basically these acid borns just walking
Did any
around.
of you guys take damage?
I don't think any. You puppeteered both of those
No.
arrows.
Here in the last from here in the last encounter, did any of you guys take damage?
I
No.
did.
How much?
I've got, let's see. I'm at 158 out of 180.
I tap you twice with a rod of lesser vigor, so you get 40 hit points back.
What's the duration on the puppeteering, dude? You can't have. I mean, unless you are going to.
Unless these guys like straight up kill these guys, it lasts for 13 rounds.
Well, they're not. There's nothing's gonna. Well, so I would assume that you guys are gonna attack them, maybe. Correct? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
you basically get 13 rounds to just fuck with them. So.
Okay, I just want to know. Okay.
You said you wanted. You yourself said you wanted to just save time.
Yeah, yeah. I'm. You know, I want to make sure you guys are gonna be ready for the boss. I'm not saying that the boss is inside the tunnel. I'm not saying that, but you know, we're getting.
Anyone
close.
else have any? I don't actually. Do I have anybody have any like ability damage or anything?
Nope.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the boss might be in the tunnel, or boss might not be in the
That's
tunnel.
That's why you see me going around and asking and feeling all this stuff. Nelson.
Sure. Just take your time. I just want to make sure you guys are clear on what's happening.
Did I hand everybody one of those insect bane candles?
The what candles?
An insect bane candle.
Basically,
Basically-
it acts like a repellent or kind of like protection from evil in a
Uh,
way.
it's a 5-foot radius. When you light it, it's a 5-foot radius around you, and vermin can't enter that space. So
I'm
it's a
not
way
gonna.
to protect you from swarms and everything.
I'm not gonna hold on to it. I don't have hands for it. Sorry,
You don't have hands.
they're used up. I need one hand for my longsword and one to cast spells. So as soon as I do either, hope that makes sense.
All right.
I got a free hand. I can probably use one.
Oh, you got a free hand. Know what you can do with that free hand, buddy? All right, well. Yeah.
Go ahead and take one of those.
I
Mark
thought that
that
was
off
kind of
my sheet.
funny. All right.
I hand everyone one star arrow. It's basically an arrow that has a light spell on it.
Hey, by the way,
You
we,
activate-
Mr. Okay, yeah, he's not here. Okay. I'm gonna try to recruit more people, guys. So you know,
Can you also get rid of the people that are here and not playing? Because when people see all these people already in the game, they don't want to join.
on the Skype they see. Are you saying? Well, they
No,
wouldn't-
he's talking about World 20. There's like a lot of people listed in the game.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
There are people who won't join a game if they think there's like 10 or 12 people.
I
good
typically
point.
pass over those games. I'm like, okay, so the DM's just gonna talk and everyone else doesn't have a chance to talk, like
Good.
or play really.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Lex is here. Yuri. I'm gonna kick Yuri from the game. Actually, be nice to Yuri. Okay, something's gonna happen to your roll 20 guys. It kicks you out when I kick people. So sorry about that. All right.
So I have no idea how this will be any use, but I've got one. Do you guys have backpacks on you or anything? I would assume you do.
Have what? What? The only effect that I have on me, which are constant.
No, I'm saying I hope you guys have backpacks at least, right?
Yeah.
You're each going to get a 1-gallon container of acid because you never know when you might need acid.
Yeah, handy haversack.
All right.
All right. So I kicked the guys out of the game. So we're good. Now Yuri, I'm gonna. Well, maybe Yuri. I'll kick him later, but
It's
give him-
1d6 damage acid. I can't really do anything else until we're actually down there and something happens, but I've just topped everyone off and gave them some minor stuff. Alright.
Now
So
you're
I-
okay with? I mean, you've already cast a couple of spells there, Mr. Silver. You're gonna be. You're okay because there might be an additional map.
I've only casted like 4 spells. So far.
You've cast a couple of puppeteers.
2 puppeteers and one what's it called? Freaking Cassandra. So 3 spells. No, and then 2 Solarians, yes. However, I also have lyric casting, and which lets me use bardic uses instead of spell uses.
All right, well, you know your spells, dude. I'm not gonna micromanage.
And I've also taken multiple feats for extra uses, so that I can have a massive reservoir of bardic uses.
All right, well, who is going to investigate the a very long and narrow tunnel that is ahead of you?
I'll go first since no one else is saying anything. Let's go, Nelson.
All right, so let me drop you guys. Where the hell is the map? I'm looking for the map. Where the hell is it? Sorry, guys. I got a lot of maps, and Roll20 is. Okay, here we go. I found it. All right, so let me copy and paste you guys and drop you on the map. All right, give me a second. Gotta paste, copy and paste. All right, so the tunnel basically goes down. The tunnel is somewhat narrow, and it's a natural cavern. Wait a minute. Oh shit! Oh man, I don't have my thing on here. God damn it! All right, well I'll fix that in a second. But anyway, the you can see the narrow tunnel. It seems to wind. Well, you know, it seems to go down again at a 45-degree angle. So, who is going to make some checks? Maybe, I don't know.
Can you let's see, where are we?
I didn't put the barriers, guys. So let me work on that while you guys are talking. All right.
I can hear every single click you're doing.
Oh, the microphone's right next to the mouse.
It's funny. I sure click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, click,
Yeah.
click.
I'm drawing the walls.
I know,
Alright.
you're like, it's like you're fucking hammering on your mouth.
Yeah. All right. Well, who is going to do whatever? Anybody want to cast some spells? Do anything else?
16 listen, 21 spot.
All right.
I'll cast protection from evil.
All right. Well, basically the water that is flooding this area is not acid. It's basically just regular water, and it is running downward. It's only up to your ankles, so it's not something you have to kind of worry about. But it makes things kind of hard to see, especially if it's below ankle level. So nobody is able to see anything or spot anything. All you do notice is that there's a slight breeze inside this tunnel, and the water is again flowing downward because of the 45-degree angle of the tunnel.
Is this the acid water?
No. Again, the water's not acid. It's basically regular water.
Okay.
Well, guys, we're not doing much else from here. We already had the chance to do any like spells or anything before we came down here.
Yeah, it's basically. I don't know if you guys remember the movie Rambo. That part where he was inside the mine shaft and the rats were like all over him and stuff. It's pretty much like that.
We'll do a spellcraft check to see if there's any spells in the area.
Well, you would have to see if there's magic first, I would assume, right?
Cast detect magic then.
All right. There is no magic. Nothing magical.
Sweet. Keep that up. Just fly along right behind White Wings.
And I've got My magic insight is active at all times, so it's basically kind of a constant detect magic.
Here, I can do something. We can get a few seconds before. This is something I can do, I guess, before we cross the corner.
Yeah. Take your time. I gotta fix this.
Before we cross this corner, and if it looks like it's any significant corner, I'll just tap you. I'll tap you guys with the wand. I'll tap us all with a wand of invisibility.
All right. You are just prepared for everything, aren't you?
That's how I built this character. Many use of scrolls and wands. That's why I have a massive use item, but if I use magical device.
All right. I think I'm finished with my barriers.
So that should be 3 rounds, I think. So let's go.
All right. Well, let me stop you there because you do spot these creatures up ahead of you, and again, you are invisible. Therefore, they are not. They don't know who you are. They don't give a shit. Well, they do give a shit, but they can't spot you because they can't see invisibility. All right. So let me drop the guys. All right. And as what you see ogres. Let me just drop some ogres. Ogres.
And the benefit of a wand, Nelson, you don't speak loudly to use it.
All right, now one of the ogres seems to be giving out the other ogres a bunch of orders, and there are a couple of them that are, you know, they're kind of in the area, just taking orders from the first guy. And again, you are invisible, and this guy is not facing you. He's giving out the orders to the guys in the bottom.
Well,
Before you, let me just explain. This Mohawk guy, Mr. T looking guy, he looks pretty hardcore. What do I mean by hardcore? Do you have giants or what are giants, guys? What are giants?
It'd be knowledge nature, wouldn't it?
Let me double check that. Knowledge, skills. All right, you guys see that? Giants would be. Giants are under what? Where are the giants?
Yes, knowledge nature. Giants.
Right. Nature, you are correct, sir. All right, this guy is. Let me get his stats because you have to roll based on his hit die. So, Mr. Big Guy. Knowledge nature. This is definitely helpful to have knowledge nature because this guy might or might not destroy you. So let me check. Oh, God damn it. All right. The check for this big guy is. Oh shit. Oh god damn. Okay. 11 plus 10 is 21. Knowledge nature 21, sir. All right.
You made 38,
all right.
so.
All right. Well, again, I am a transparent person. Therefore, here's the dude. Because you are so damn smart. I will put the stats. And again, it doesn't. You made your knowledge check, so you are allowed to know what you're getting into. What does that mean? It means that the guy is. Well, there he is. Again, I don't care if you know his stats, but he does hit, you know, he's got some pretty good to hits. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, and the reason I put a 7 there is because I use this program. He's technically, I'll just tell you right now, he's a berserker. Because, no, actually, I'm sorry, I can't be a berserker because you need 6 levels of barbarian and 3 levels of frenzied berserker. And I don't have that, so my bad. He is not a berserker.
It's okay. I would have way. If he was, I had a way to counter him. So, all right.
Yeah, you're fucking puppeteering shit. Correct. But doesn't matter because the story is about the ogres that are helping out Mr. Githyanki. That's what the story's all about. All right.
Guys,
This guy over here.
I'm gonna let you know this invisibility is gonna wear off in like 12 seconds, so we gotta do something. We gotta do it now. It's only 3 rounds of apparent time.
1 second, please. The guy on the right is the Githyanki.
No, no, no. Let me. You made your. I'm not gonna. Well, let me just make sure that you make his knowledge roll because he's a little bit different than the other guys. So, let me get his. Let me get his stats. Where is he? Where is he? Okay. He would be a 15 on the knowledge shaker. I know you guys can make it, so but I have to be by the rules. Therefore, can you roll again, please? It's knowledge. Okay. All right. Well, he's an ogre mage, so the ogre mage is giving the other guys orders, and if you know what the ogre mage can do, you can look it up because again, you rolled high enough to know what the hell you are doing. All right. So let me fix the initiative, and you guys can talk about how shit's gonna go down.
I can hamper the mage immediately with a spellcaster harrying spell, but do you guys? Does any of your stuff rely on? Let me check the ratings of that.
Well, the ogre mage has some tricks up his sleeve. He doesn't. No, he doesn't have. See invisibility, but he can cast some good spells.
Remember, though, in the first round of combat, you can't use immediate action because everyone's considered flat-footed after
yeah,
the
well,
surprise round.
Yeah, I don't have
After
any,
the surprise round, yeah.
I don't have spells to do an immediate action anyway, so I go by the book, guys. I don't. This is a vanilla ogre mage straight from the book. I don't give him anything more or less. So what you see is what you get.
I can pretty much work on the caster if you guys want to focus on the brute. If you guys,
I'll give him a bomb. I'll give him some bombs, maybe some some sleeping bombs or some aboleth mucus, but that's just equipment. But other than that,
I need to know right now. Do you guys need to get within 40 feet of him?
And by the way, do you guys want to hear what they're saying? You have to speak ogre.
You mean giant?
Giant. Let me get some to drink, guys. You can strategize on what you're gonna do. So I'll be back in a second.
There really isn't much time to strategize. Like I said, there's 3 rounds of preparing time in this game.
I mean, well, I could come up with a couple of bombs and kill all you guys. So maybe I don't know.
Well, my guy can speak giant.
Aiden, you rolled a 1 on your initiative?
I have a -3 modifier.
And you have the AoE slow cloud.
Yep.
Solid fog.
Like I said, do any of you need to get within 40 feet of these guys to attack?
No.
I'll need to get within 30 feet in order to do my slow breath.
Yeah, you're using a breath, so I don't think that should be a problem. Because I just need, because I'd ask, because I know the invocator. I need to know.
I was thinking that we let Aiden go first on his initiative, and I ready in action to help him.
Because I was going to use my surprise to put down a cacophony spell on there to help shut down the mage.
I don't know what that does.
It's kind of like a silence spell, but it makes it so there's just so much noise.
It's not that anybody, any spell casting going on in there needs to make a concentration check, which gets harder the higher the spell level, or they lose any spell casting.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys wouldn't have been flying, the splish splash of the water would have told them that you guys were here. So
I'm flying.
Yeah, I know. I know all you guys are flying. But.
I have the thing on me, but
Okay. Well, like I said, what I would like to do is ready in action to help Aiden. Aiden does his chilling fog AoE.
Like I said, if he does that, I can't use the cacophony because I can't see where to target it.
Again, that's fine. If they can't move, I'm fine. Like
yes.
And then they'll have to come 5 foot to the front of the fog. But that will make it.
I'm saying it'd be more efficient because not only if I do that first before you, not only do they won't be able to move the 5 feet, they also have to contend with that. So
Actually, you could probably ready an action so that when Aiden starts doing his solid
Well, what
fog, you can do your
he goes
kidnapping.
he goes before.
I don't understand.
Oh, Aiden, sorry, I thought you said Oris.
Nope.
Yeah, so never mind. I thought
We're doing the surprise round, so
no,
I'm
for some
gonna
reason I confused you two. All right.
So Oris is gonna do widen with Aiden for the solid fog thing that Aiden does, and then you can do the Capney, and then we'll do our actual round. By the way, detect magic, does it detect magic on any of these guys?
Detect magic does detect on the ogre mage for sure. The other guys have magical items. That is correct. So,
But no, like auras on the other creatures.
no, they don't know you're here. They're not going to buff themselves. That would be cheating.
Okay. Well then, does that work for you guys?
All right, I'll open up with that, Cacophony, the Harry, the spellcaster, and then on your surprise round, you put the thing out.
What do you mean on your surprise round?
This is we're invisible and we're taking surprise rounds.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna ready an action to help Aiden.
All right. Well, Aiden, you're
Actually,
up then.
screw that.
Okay. Well, screw that then.
Forrest, like you said, he was taking an action to assist Aiden. I'm going to open up with this spell, and he's going to follow immediately after with this fog.
I think he changed his mind. Am I not right on that?
You are right, because I think a normal solid fog will hit all of them, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Well, let's make sure you guys know what the hell you're doing and not gonna kill each other. So let's make sure Oris is gonna do. I don't know what he's doing. So what are you up to?
Well, I'm trying to get rid of that circle first.
All right, just hit the delete key, by the way.
I can't select it.
Oh well, I'll delete it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own spell, so I guess I'll start with that.
All right, knock yourself out.
It's going to be a stinking cloud.
Does that conceal the guys? Just out of curiosity.
It does. It does.
Therefore, you
Which means I can't target where I want to go.
Thanks for helping me out, Oris. Good job. Good job.
Well, I'm only gonna do it after he does his thing. Like, well, this is a surprise round, so I will just wait until after his initiative. We've already discussed it. I'm not gonna fuck him over. I'm way too intelligent to be like, oh, you're gonna target someone? Fuck you.
Well, we didn't know that until you said that.
So anyways, White Wings, go ahead and do your thing.
All right.
I can't select that. Can you get rid of the fog?
That's
Because
Mr.
I can't select my circle.
Yeah, that's Mr. White did that. I didn't do that. You have to
doing
type
what?
in. He's putting that big circle there. That's him.
He's talking about this, Nelson.
Oh, this?
I can't touch my own circle. I just made it because I wanted.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you know what you can do?
I can't
Just,
do it with the fog.
Well, you can put a radius on a torch, right? That's basically what Mr. White is doing. So if you want to create a radius, just use the torch. That's what the torch is for. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So Mr. White went first. So what's the dealio, White? What are you up to?
That spell is what I used as my surprise action.
All right, which is creaking. All right, can you summarize this? I don't feel like reading.
Basically, it's a really loud hemisphere of sounds. Everything takes a -4 penalty in it, and any spell casting in there needs to make concentration DC equal to the 23 plus the spell's level, or they lose the spell.
All right, that's a pretty good. Is that it?
Yep, that's my surprise round or action.
All right. So he did the sonic blast or whatever he wants to call it, and Mr. Oris, you are up.
Who's stealing my torch?
Oh, is that yours? I'm sorry.
You can you can put your own torch. You can put as many torches as you want on the map, guys. Just drag another one in there. Just put 50
Yep.
if you want. And everybody can touch everybody else's torches, so...
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. All right, I would assume that's the fog, the nauseating fog, whatever fog you want.
That's the stinking. One is going to be cacophony. The other one is stinking cloud. The other one is going to be chilling fog.
Stinking
Yep.
out.
As soon as I get mine up.
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
turn your stinking clown red so it's not an eyesore.
yeah, yeah. So
How can I change it red?
You go into the aura, you click a thing, there's a square of color next to it. If you click that, you can change the color of the aura.
Oh, nice.
I always do it because yellow is like an eyesore to look at.
Okay.
all right, so we have a yellow, we have a green, and we have a gray. All right, well, surprise rounds. All right. Make sure I can play my ogre correctly. I don't want.
You're not putting that on us, are you?
No, not yet. I mean, not on. No, I'm not going to. I'm just getting radius up and ready. I'm trying to find a decent color.
Oh my God, my fucking DC suck balls. I don't think I can do anything with this guy. I'll just fucking throw grenades at you guys. Fuck it. All my DCs suck. I was gonna do a sleep, but the DC's 14. Fuck that. Gases form. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. Uncold choppers. Yeah, my spells are not very good.
They may not be good, but now you're gonna have a harder time using them. That's what I did that.
Oh.
Magic. I don't want to deal with that one.
All right. Well, that it. I would assume that's it, guys. Right? Correct.
After Henry's finished beating up his poor keyboard, yeah.
All right. Okay. I would assume that's it for everybody, right?
It's DC 25 fort save for everyone in this thinking cloud.
The sting cloud.
Otherwise,
The sting cloud's red. I just want to make sure, right?
right.
Yes.
All right. All right. So stinking cloud is red. So that's pretty much that's pretty much everybody, guys. So I'm gonna start from the top to the bottom. Top guy, save. Next to him, save. The Mohawk man, save. And the Ogre Mage, save. All right. Any of those make it? Probably not. Oh, my fort save sucked dog dicks. Jesus Christ. Well, the second guy rolled a 21. I don't know if that's good enough.
That was
Oh, yeah.
DC 25.
I think I hit the wrong button for the ogre, but I got to redo the Mohawk man. I hit the wrong button. All right, Mohawk man, 40. He rolled a 20. DC 25. Nobody makes it. Nobody makes it.
So they're all nauseated now.
All right, meaning all I can do is do a movement. I got you. All right, that I would assume that's it for you, all your surprise round people.
Yep.
All right, Mr. White, you are up.
I thought that was me. It's my turn first. I have first action.
Yeah, you guys did. Everybody did their surprise round, Mr.
And Oris is
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Oris is first on the
Yeah,
list.
Forrest. Yeah, Oris, go ahead.
All right. Then, is that a solid fog right there? The white?
I think the white is the center white is.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go right there and ready in action to cast Baleful Polymorph on the Ogre Mage if he comes out.
I don't
That's
think you
it.
can see through this. All these obscured.
I
layers of
can't.
fog. Yeah.
I can't. That's why I'm saying I'm ready in action if I see him come out.
All right, radiant action it is. I would assume that's it, correct?
Yep.
All right, Mr. White, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. I will ready a spell I will ready a silence spell on the Ogre Mage when he comes out.
Silent spell when he comes out. Got it. All right, Ogre Mage is up on the initiative. Mr. Orgomage is a bit surprised as to why the fuck somebody's attacking him.
He can't see, and it's deafeningly loud.
And he's got one move action.
Yeah. Did somebody come? Oh, White Rabbit was trying to get back in. Let me think about this for a second. I really don't have too many good stuff. Don't have many good things here. Oh, la, 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 la. Movement. I can only do movement. Not cool, man. Not cool. All right. Well, my movement is. God damn it. I can't substitute my. No, I can't. That's what the nausea is for. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. So, Mr. Nausea. God damn it. He is not feeling too good. All right. Well, let's not take too much time, Mr. DM. Okay. Okay. Give me a break here. All right. So I can move at my regular movement. So he's not gonna metagame. So he's gonna be like, oh, I can kick these guys' asses. And my movement is
5 feet.
Oh, I forgot about the chilling fog. Right. Okay.
Didn't they all take damage too?
I didn't get the damage. I was waiting for you guys to tell me what they are. All right. I cannot do anything but the movement.
5 cold.
5 code. Am I immune to that?
To
No.
each creature in there that doesn't make a. Just a second. Let me pull that up.
Oh shit! I've got a spell resistance of 19. Chilling fog and nausea. I wonder if they are spell resistance. Let me just double check that, people. Chilling fog. Chilling fog. Is there? I'm just asking you guys. Spell resistance and is there spell resistance to these? By the way.
Let me check on that real quick.
Yeah. Whoever.
There's no SR to Chilling Fog.
Oh, there is. Okay.
It's not.
All right. So.
Yeah, because it's an area effect.
Well, it's a cloud. Yeah.
Well, the actual spell tells you if it's got a spell resistance. So I think the name for it is a freezing fog. Is it freezing fog or?
No, it's called Chilling Fog because it's an invocation.
Right. I can't seem to locate. Is what I'm trying to say.
It should be. Hang on, I've got the reference.
Okay, somebody got it. Yes, technically freezing fog. That's what I was thinking. All right, well, better known as freezing fog, and it says spell resistance no. So I'm screwed. I can't do shit.
And this guy, I will be able to start seeing him. So, and silence is a long-range spell, so I need a will save on him.
Yeah, same here. I can start seeing him, so I'm also going to cast Baleful Polymorph. Hopefully mine goes off first, because I've got a higher initiative modifier.
Oh, I got to make a silence, or what? What do I got to do here? What are you doing here?
First thing you need a fort save versus his Baleful Polymorph.
I've got spell resistance 19. Does that help me?
Probably.
Well, Mr. White needs to make a spell resistance check. 19.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
We both need.
All right. Well, I guess you guys know how to do that. All right. You guys don't have any kind of level adjustments at all, because I find that interesting.
What do you mean level adjustments?
If you are an ogre, there's a level adjustment of 2 plus the hit die modifier for that ogre, and so on.
Oh, I
and so
see. I'm a gray elf. I've got.
Okay, you don't. You're fine. You
I do, but I have caster level boosting stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
same here. I've got 2 caster level boosts.
which is what?
That's a Ring of Arcane Might and a Magic Tattoo.
All right. Okay. Is that the same for you, Mr. White? Mr. White? Hey, are you there, Mr. White? Mr. Silver? Silver, where you at? All right, well, let's move forward. I'll assume that that he was able to make it, or maybe not. All right, so Mr. White, you did your spell. You passed your spell resistance. So what happens to my guy?
I'm first since I have a higher initiative modifier. My spell goes off before his, so he might not even cast his. Baleful Polymorph requires a fort save. That is a DC of 25.
All right, Baneful Polymorph. I thought that was not that I believe you, but yeah, it's definitely doable. You have a range, you can definitely do it. Jesus, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh man, I thought these fights were hard enough, but these guys are gonna die pretty fast. All right, I'm not gonna make my save. I'm pretty sure I'm not. So fuck that. Oh man, this is too easy.
It's a fort save or change into a frog.
Oh my god. Oh, this is way too easy.
We'll call it a toad. A warty toad.
Man, you made your spell
Yeah,
resistance.
sorry, I knocked my mic over. I had to plug it back in and everything. Yeah, I got a tattoo.
Alright, well, what are you doing? Somebody just he polymorphed my dude with his spell resistance of 19 and my fort save of 11. So,
Well,
this is
if
not-
he's a toad now, there's really nothing. I'm not gonna waste the side spell. Because I'm gonna see his thing go off first.
God damn it, man. I thought this would be at least somewhat of a challenging fight, but... Oh, well. Alright, Mr. Mage, this might be a good area to get the new guys in. Alright, Mr. Mage is dead, so forget about that guy. And Mr. Berserker in the back. Alright. Mr. Aiden, you rolled a 1, so you go way last. Alright, so this dude is... actually, I'm going to roll all my guys on the 9 initiative. Alright, so... this guy's going to... Oh, he can only do a 5-foot step anyway, so... 5 foot for the guy in the back. 5 foot for the guy that's here. Jesus! Oh, man, this is too easy of a fight. Mr. Aiden, you rolled a 1, therefore you go last.
Alrighty. Let me see. I'll go as soon as my thing gets selected. Alright, and come on, move. Come on. On roll 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can recruit 3 more people for next game. I know that's gonna be more than likely the 2 guys that showed up today. I don't know. I'm not getting a good feeling from those guys. So let's see if I can 3 more people.
I like it. You're talking about the whitey dude? That guy seemed like,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like, I don't like to talk bad about people, so unless I'm drunk. But other than that, all right, Aiden, do you figure out what you're gonna do?
I know what I'm gonna do. It's just that roll 20 is fucking me up right now because of the lag. I'm gonna try and move up.
Well, we're probably not gonna get to the boss tonight. What I want to do is basically get the new guys in as prisoners here inside the tunnel. You know, something like maybe. Well, I'll go through that with the new guys. But go ahead.
Going to attempt, as soon as roll 20 gets itself unfucked, to move up and do a 20-foot, or no, 60-foot line of fire. Damn it. Roll 20 is fucking up so fucking bad, it's pissing me off.
Well, don't worry about it, dude. It's not like you can get to the boss tonight. You can probably just kill these guys, and that's going to be it for
Are
a
you
day.
able to like load Google or everything?
I can't do shit. It's just like frozen.
Try refreshing the browser or
Yeah, just hit
tab.
Yeah,
F5.
yeah, it's not even letting me refresh.
Close your browser and come back in. Maybe your browser's freezing.
Page is unresponsive. Exit page.
So basically, you guys are at the ground. Well, you were at the ground level, and then you basically went inside this natural tunnel to the boss area. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's a boss area because I don't like to have the players in one dungeon for like three or 4 weeks. It's just
Okay.
I like a new map every week. Or
I've got
yeah.
I've got teleport up. Can we say that we receive a telepathy message via whatever spell saying, "Hey, you've got backup," and we can all teleport out and grab the new players and come back in?
Well, no, the new guys are going to be here and they're going to be slaves.
Okay.
It might bruise their ego, but so what? We're just waiting for Mr. I have a shitty computer to get back, so we're not in a big hurry. Do you use Chrome or Firefox? Chrome is actually, I think, a little bit better than Firefox.
Chrome, and I think it's just because I got a bunch of tabs open.
Oh. Ugh.
I'm using Firefox, no issue right now.
Yeah, I use Chrome. Never have a problem with it. Would you mind if the other guys went ahead of you, or I mean, again, we're not in a hurry, but if the other guys are like, well, I don't know, it's up to them.
I usually have it in my games where if you don't have your action prepared, you're not able to state something within 20 seconds. But I usually play big games with 6-7 players. But regardless, that they automatically are considered to be delayed, so they can come back on initiative later once they figure out what they're doing, so they're not wasting anyone's time.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go with that. I guess we'll get back to you, Mr. Aiden, unless you're like, I've got a spell that is going to blow everybody up.
No, it's just going to be using my breath weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. Tell you what, we can wait.
I can wait too. Just get up there and do your breath weapon then.
Yeah, because his breath weapon is
loading.
Yeah, his breath weapon is pretty good. Does pretty good damage. I'm thinking maybe he'll get close enough to do 28 damage. My reflexes are really bad, so I think he's going to be able to at least hurt the berserk or the mohawk guy pretty bad, especially if he rolls like a 28 or something.
Also, those guys every round need to make a fortitude save to avoid becoming sickened again.
Well, even if I'll have to make a nausea check to see if I can not be nauseated. But that's why I want I want him to at least hurt me before I come up with try to hit him with my battle axe or whatever it is I've got. And I forgot what the big gray thing is for. What was the big gray thing for?
I think that's the cacophony.
That's a cacophony spell.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Isn't he affected by the spell, by the way?
No, it's a breath weapon.
It's a breath weapon. So the only thing that would affect him is a -4 to listen.
Oh, okay.
Unless he starts casting spells in it.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I would need to worry about is if I was trying to use an invocation, which I'm not right now.
All right. Well, do your thing.
60-foot line.
All right. Shitty damage. Good.
So, DC 27 reflex.
Yeah. Let me roll that. These guys might be okay with the reflex. Here's the. I'm gonna go from bottom to top. Bottom. Here's the bottom guy. Here's the middle guy. Here's the top guy. I don't think any of them made it. If it's a 27, which I don't make. Oh, actually, no. My reflexes are. Well, I critted on the last guy, meaning that I automatically make it. So with that
takes half.
Okay, so that'd be
So
half.
it'll take 8 damage for if you make the reflex and take half. So it'll be 8. Or the other two take 17.
All right, -8 for the top guy. I got it. All right, we are done with you, sir. All right, we got.
Oh,
Go ahead.
done.
All right, we got Orist. Yeah, do your thing.
Ready in action to hit him if he comes within 5 feet of me.
All right.
But I can't see him right now because he's at 10 feet away, and that's it. Done.
Alrighty then, Mr. White.
You had to put right there. Well, I was going to move here and prepare for lightning bolt rods this way, but he moved there.
That's
All right.
Uh,
You can go ahead and do it.
I still hit you.
I don't care. I regenerate health.
All right. Well, he doesn't have a problem with it, so.
Oh, I'll stay right there. If something appears, I'll take. I'll move there.
All right, is that it, or are you gonna?
It's a movement. Yep. I'm not gonna waste any more spells on this encounter.
All right, we got Mr. Mage is dead, technically. Mr. Berserker is gonna do a nausea check. All right, nausea is. Did that make that nausea check, by the way?
It's a DC 25. No, you didn't.
Damn.
Oh wait,
Nausea check.
with this new one you did, but it lasts for quite a few rounds. Lasts after you exit. Once you fail, it lasts until you exit, and then it lasts for an additional 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, so it'll make a save every round, is what you're saying.
You don't have to anymore. No, now that you failed, it's just they're automatically nauseated as long as they're in the cloud. And then once they leave the cloud, then they're nauseated for an additional 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
That's interesting. I thought it was every round. All right.
It is every round as long as you're saving.
Yeah, but if I make my save, therefore I'm not nauseated. But he's saying.
Yes, but you're still remaining in the cloud.
Yeah, but all I want to do is have a full round. Therefore, I have to make my nausea check, which I don't make because it's a 25. Now that's...
Oh, you're right. My bad. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You get to make a save.
Yeah, the nausea DC seems a little high. Is that based on your charisma or something?
No, it's based on int. So it's a 3rd level spell.
Living creatures in the cloud become nauseated. The condition lasts as long as the creature is in the cloud and for 1d4 plus 1 rounds after it leaves.
Oh,
Okay, there
yeah.
you go.
So it's basically...
Then I
Any
was right.
creature that succeeds its save but remains in the cloud must continue to save each round on your turn.
So,
Okay, so once you fail to it, then you're
Yeah.
going to
So,
continue to do
yeah, I was just wondering about the DC. So your intelligence is fucking crazy high. That's why the DC
Yep.
is so high. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I
it's-
don't make it.
It's 20 plus 3 for the 3rd level spell, plus 2 for spell focus, conjuration, and greater spell focus. So 25.
All right. Well, there's nothing I can do other than move forward. God
no.
damn it.
And I'll do my attack now.
Battlefield.
Well, I gotta move my guys in the back. By the way, hold on for a second. Yeah, I know you can go, but I just want to make sure I can make my nausea check for the guys in the back. Nausea 1, nausea 2, and it is a fort save. Therefore, I don't make it.
They already failed though, didn't they?
No, I had to roll. I rolled for this guy, and then I had to roll for the guys in the back. And again, we already talked about how I have to make a fort save every round.
If they
No.
make it. If they made it, yes. If the moment they fail, they're nauseated until they leave the cloud and for an additional 1d4 after.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be nauseated until I leave the cloud. Therefore, don't make
Yep.
any more saves. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
All right. Well, then there's no need for me to do anything other than get the fuck out of the cloud. Then. All right. Well. Oh fuck! I'm screwed. All right. Well, do your ready to action. I would assume.
I did it. It's 32 damage.
Did you do a spell so I can attack of opportunity?
No, it's an attack.
Oh, okay. I have to ask.
It's a sword.
All right. I thought it was maybe.
He
a spell.
casted sword, Nelson.
Is that a spell or is it? No, what it was.
He's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just want to make sure. All right. So, what was the damage again?
I
Sorry.
mean, it has somatic components. You wave the sword at someone.
All right. Well.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, what was the damage again? 32. I got you.
32.
32. God damn it! Do I have any DR, my guy? Jesus. No, I don't have fucking shit. I should have it as a barbarian. Should be a DR2. I forgot to put that in there. Regardless, a DR2 is not really going to help me much. But all right. Well, I can't do anything but move because I didn't make my nausea, so I'm screwed. All right, Mr. Aiden, you are last on the initiative. What are you up to? You are technically the only person you can really see is this guy. Well, actually, you have to be within 5 feet of him, so you technically but you have an idea that he's there. So don't know what you want to do.
You can see 5 feet into the fog. They just have concealment. They have total concealment.
Yeah, but Aiden's over here. So. Now, if you do a breath weapon, you can hit ore. So don't know if you want to do that. Aiden, are you still okay? Oh, there you go. You wrote it. Okay, so 26. There's no way I can make that. I got you. All right, so 26 for all my guys. I have to kind of rethink your defensive spells for you guys. Oh, what happened?
I got booted out of the call somehow.
I
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll be doing a 60-foot line of fire. Everyone in that line needs to make a DC 27 reflex or take 26 damage, and also make a DC 17 will save or be shaken for 10 minutes.
All right, now you know Oris is in the line of sight, right?
He is immune to it because I put at the very beginning of this, when we first started up, everyone has immunity to my breath weapon.
All right. Well, there's no way I'm gonna make that shit. So, oh well. I already did the damage, the 26, by the way. That's when you guys dropped out. So they've already taken the 26 damage because I knew that I wasn't gonna make my reflex. But I rolled
Okay, will saves.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't make my reflex. I took 26 DC to be. For the shaken. All right. Here's
Yes.
a will. Okay. Here's a will save for top guy, medium guy, and bottom guy. Will save is no good, and no good. 9,
So they're all shaken.
11, 9, 11, and 16. All right. They're shaken. That means I'm at a -2 to hit, which is
Yeah, basically -2 to all your D20 rolls.
yeah, -2. Well, I can't get out of this fucking fog, so there's no way I can. I'm not gonna make it. All right. Well, Mr. Orr, you are up on the initiative.
29 damage.
29 damage. I would assume.
Casting sword like a pro.
All right. So 29 damage. God damn this. I thought this was gonna be a harder fight, but I guess it's not. All right. I would assume you guys are gonna make sure that you keep tabs on the spell that you've cast when you see the boss, because I know that you guys have. Some of you guys have been casting spells. All right. So 29 for this guy, and that's it for me, or for Mr. Orr. Mr. White, you're up.
Oris has given me the go-ahead, so since he's at least within 5 feet of the edge of the fog, I can still see him. Wand of lightning bolts, 120-foot line in this direction.
Now, doesn't the lightning bolt take less and less damage from each creature that goes through?
Nope, it's every creature in a line.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. All right, well, do your thing.
Yeah, it's a reflex save from everything in this.
Yeah, my reflex suck. All right, save. All right, so reflex for the bottom guy was what was that reflex?
16.
Yeah, 22 and 18. So what's the DC again?
16.
I don't know, like 25 or something.
16. It's a wand of lightning bolts.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right. So I guess both of you guys made it. What's it? So half of that is 20. Is 14. All right. Well, the top guy is dead.
The first guy failed it. Second one saved, and Oris saved. So the one that saved takes 14. The other one takes 28.
Well, the DC's 16. Rolled an 18 and 22. So.
No, Oris rolled a 22.
I need to make a quick.
Oh,
quick
yeah.
correction.
I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, go ahead. What's correction?
I need to make a quick correction. The frightful presence is only centered on me for a 30-foot radius, so only the first guy at the edge of the cloud would have been affected. The other two are not affected by being shaken.
It doesn't matter because that guy's dead to begin with.
All right, this guy, I gave him half damage. You said he did make it so, okay? I gave him half.
The first one failed. He took the 28 damage.
And this got
the other one saved. He took 14.
14. All right. Everything good? Is that it for you?
That's my standard action.
All right, my guys. Oh shit, they're gonna they're not feeling too hot about this endeavor, so they're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm gonna do a double movement, fellas. Agree with me on this.
You're nauseated, so you can't.
Okay, maybe don't agree with me. Okay, well, nauseated just means that I can
only take a single movement or standard action.
Well, single movement meaning that I'm gonna signal. Okay, I got you. Meaning I can only move 5 feet. That's what you're saying. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm in the cloud. I got you. Okay, well, fuck it. 5 move. Let me try that again. All right, 5 here. This guy's gonna be. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. And 5 there. All right, they're not feeling too hot about this guarding assignment. So Aiden, you are up. And by the way, you don't really know that they're getting the fuck out of Dodge because of the chilling fog. And by the way, you guys haven't been giving me the chilling fog damage. Just a little heads up there.
I actually put that up there earlier.
Well, can you give me the damage so I can make sure I'm
Alright, last round when I started that round, it was 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
Yes.
Alright, let's get the previous round because I don't think I got the previous round. I don't know if you know
the round
that.
before that, it was That's where my computer started fucking up.
Well, let's go with a 9. They're going to die anyway, so I just want to make sure I
It was 5. It was 5 damage.
All right, 5 damage. They're still alive, and they're not.
And that's it.
And they're not.
It was the second round.
Yeah, I know there was 2 rounds that I didn't get them for. All right, they're not feeling too hot. You don't know that they're leaving, so try not to metagame that. But Aiden, you're up.
Alrighty.
It's really doesn't kind of do because pretty soon we're just gonna wait till stuff appears or until the bugs.
All right, so you guys are technically not going to do shit. Is that correct? So I can move my guys out of there and have them in the boss fight.
I'm just trying to be realistic because that's what we'd have normally done.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. You are gonna be getting XP for them, so let's go ahead and get that done. By the way. All right. Did somebody leave? Okay. John just crapped out. All right. Well, let's get the experience out of the way. It was somewhat of a short game, but if we go to the boss, it's going to be another maybe an hour and a half, and we try to stop the game at about 10 Central Time. Yeah. Next week we'll play until 10, but since I want to get the new guys in and into the big boss battle, we'll yeah. Go ahead.
I was just hoping that we could rope trick right here
and
rest for the night, if you don't mind.
Hey, it's your guys. You can have gay sex if you want. Doesn't matter to me. All right. So
well, I was looking for like we come back and we had a whole night in rope tricks so we could have new spells and such.
Well, you will definitely meet the prisoners up ahead. So that's going to happen. If you want to go ahead and investigate those guys and tell them that you're here to save them. Obi-Wan Kenobi sent you here to do whatever. So
Nelson, what's the
the 2 guys at the top are CR7. The Mohawk Man is CR10, and Mr. Ogre Mage is CR8. So again, 2 number 7s, 1 10, and 1 8. 2 7s, 1 10, and 1 8. All right. So a little rough around the edges. I know I might have offended some people, but who gives a shit? But everything went smoothly after that. And I see that you guys are very defensive. You guys have a very different strategy. So it's kind of. I was hoping for a head-on fight, macho mano a mano, but you guys seem to take a different route, which is good. And that really helped you guys out, by the way. So.
I enjoy how defensive this group is. It's nice.
Yeah. It's fucking me up. Especially for my generic vanilla people. There's really not much I could do. There's only one caster here, and this guy blows when it comes to make any kind of really DC intensive checks.
Yep.
And Mr. John plays in my Saturday game, so more than likely he is his internet went down or something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So he's reliable. All right.
I love that solid fog every single encounter. It's so good.
Yeah. And by the way, you can vote people out of the game. I don't like booting people. That's just not. I feel bad doing that. But if the group just says, "Hey, man, this guy really doesn't know what he's doing,"
the new guy is not going to last.
Let's we have to at least give him a chance. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream before he takes offense to the remarks here. So I think we're you guys have it. Let's go ahead and stop the stream because there's really nothing else you guys can do other than get some sleep and get all your spells back. All right. Well, hopefully that went rather well. You will. You guys kicked ass on this. I was thinking that I was gonna just do some hardcore sword fighting, but these spells are not making it very easy for my bad guys. Not very easy. And before you guys say, well, you could have put in some mage casters. Well, it doesn't really fit with the motif of this area. I don't like putting hard monsters just to harass you guys. I like to make it somewhat believable. When Conan goes into the serpent temple in the first movie, there wasn't like 4 or 5 sorcerers just waiting to kill him. There was just basically a big snake in there, which makes it okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But if you have like 5 casters in the corridor, why are these? Well, you could make an argument for that, but yeah, fuck it. All right, guys. Well, good game. If you guys want to chit chat or talk about whatever.
Is touch a fixed range in your game for persisting sake?
Persistence, as in metamagic persistence +6 adjustment.
Yeah, that persistent spell.
Yeah,
you can persist any spell that has a duration.
Yeah.
What my question is there's
it has to have
a fixed range. Is touch considered a fixed range for you?
No. Fixed range means 20 feet or 25 feet. It's got to have this fixed range.
But not touch.
I'm pretty sure it specifically says fixed range.
There's a lot of debate on that, and that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fixed on that. I know there's another one. Let me just double check because I know it's fixed and something else. Persistent.
It's personal. And
oh yeah, there's 2. There's 2 stipulations: personal and fixed. So yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty concrete. I don't think there should be any debate on that. It says right there, personal and fixed rate. All right. Well, we went through. Any other questions?
Well, I was just going to ask Silver a couple of questions about spells that he can do. I don't want to harm the party next game, so.
Yeah, if you guys want to chit chat, I'm just gonna.
Most of my spells are debuffs, and I have a couple buffs, but that's about it.
Gotcha.
Hey, about Saturday's game, do you feel like you're not? It's too easy for you? Is that why you didn't show up yesterday, or? I'm getting the feeling
Saturday I was just fucking dead tired.
Okay, I just want to make
sure. The day before, I had my game on Friday, Nelson. We had an extended session.
Right. Okay. I just thought maybe you were getting like, oh, this is too easy. It's not challenging.
Oh, I was just extremely tired. And I was falling asleep randomly.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. Just wanted to check. All right, guys. Well, if I'm gonna watch some YouTube, if you guys want to chit chat, you have at it. But we'll talk to you guys.
Now, if you want to, what is it? If you're gonna persist something,
yeah,
I can persist. I'll talk to you.
Well, he's not a divine guy, so he doesn't get it for free. He's gonna have to get the +6 level adjustment, which I mean, there's other things you can do. But he's not a
He's an incantantric, so he can use the spell.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know too much about that. You have to talk to him about it. All right, guys. Well, then I will talk to you guys later then.
See you on the flip side.
All right.
Thanks.